G2. There's no fear at all shown. Munchkin just pumping damage. And Izu standing guard. It's gorgeous. T1 just putting on a show.
Where's my window?
Wrapping it up. 13-1. T1. They are not going home yet. They want to stay here. And they have shown why. EDG barely a look in this time. Not a single player breaking double digits. Quiet throughout. So it's time for them to figure it out. Haven is on the horizon and they need that to work. Or this one will be over before you know it.
Alright, this should be live. It's working. Is this thing on? Yeah, it is. Alright. Alright, we got Santiago going, and then we got some CS going on. What is this? Nothing. Let's open another window. Oh,
sorry,
it's day 3 for
Matush.
CS.
I switched on your Matushas.
Yep.
Hunter. Losing a lot of health.
Sounded like an AI
Oh,
then. That was
this
weird.
is Jesus
Hunter.
Christ.
G2 is about to close out the map. An electric performance from the favorites coming into this match, and they have delivered in every aspect of the game. Oh, Sunny P, 19-6. A lovely performance to power this team to an incredible 10-round, 13-3 victory. G2's got the map. We're going to the second one when we come back from the break.
Noble chairs is back. That was a stomp.
Up to the plate, and he could knock this one out of the park. They shall be engraved alongside the greats.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh, is it over? No, bro, it just started. Day 4? Dang, where have we been at? Okay, I think my pickums are all messed up now. Yeah. Let's check these pickums out. I gotta open the game. Where's my Valorant at? My pickles are fucking chopped, dude. We should be able to watch all of these games before my classes start. If not, then I'll catch you guys later. What's up, YouTube? How's YouTube chat doing? Download the game. Oh, there's a G2 won. This is game 1, right? Yeah. G2 won game 1. Oh, this is stage 1 for them. What? I thought this was stage 2. Alright. Let me change the title.
Hola, pa' subirle esa chapa me gustan peli, tú sabes que yo soy puto que estoy la, es mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la exclusiva con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirle esa chapa, me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy puto y que estoy en la G mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la tu si vas con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla.
Jen Lee here with T1's KDG. Now that was the T1 we know and the T1 we wanted to see. In your last series against Team Liquid, you guys talked about how you struggled to adapt to the neon waylay from them, but that is not the problem you're going to have with EDG here today. So do you feel like that is the reason you guys were in full control of the game today?
일단 저희가 첫 경기라서 무대 적응 및 그다음 선수들이 폼을 늦춰주는 것도 있고요. 그렇기 때문에 오늘은 다들 약간 편안한 마음으로 임하기 때문에 조금 더 잘하고 있는 것 같고, 그리고 일단 조합도 저희가 네온 웨이레이 상대로 고전한 게 맞기 때문에 저희가 그거를 극복하는 데 초점을 두고 있습니다.
Well, yeah, in our last series against Team Liquid, that was our first match. We still needed some time to get used to the big stage and to the new environment. I think the players are feeling a lot more comfortable on stage, and that might explain our good performance. And also, comp-wise, we're still kind of trying to adapt to the neon waylay, but yeah, it did help a bit with what happened in map 1. Now, thank you so much, KDG, and hope you guys keep it up.
And you blinked, you missed it. That's right, folks. 13-1. You heard Coach KDG there say, we weren't feeling too comfy on the stage. Well, I think they're feeling pretty damn good now after the shellacking, Wyatt, that they just gave EDG.
Just highlight real stuff from every player on T1. They boiled them, they mashed them, they scrambled them. They turned them into a soupy homogenate that's on the stage floor down there.
Okay, that's it's like they're just glued on the floor. Okay, I wasn't ready for that visual. But you know what, though? There is something to be said, though, just about how Wyatt T1 were playing this. We were seeing brilliant executes out of them. The thing that was happening to them in the series that they had against Team Liquid, they were doing against EDG, overwhelming their opponent and leaving him with little to no option.
They're incredible on these attack sides, running this hard meta comp. They're one of the best teams with it. You can see every single time they're getting into these sites, the sequences of utility were just so nice. So many times going into sites that had multiple player anchors, 3 stacks, and they were just dismantled like the defenders didn't even have guns. Like they felt like they couldn't even shoot back.
Guys,
even when you saw adjustments, like flashes and everything, right?
Even when you saw adjustments, though, right? It wasn't enough because they would just find another pivot that they would move to, and then they would find a way to exploit that.
Yeah, bro, where were the adjustments? Kang spent most of the game just AFK on A. They didn't try to post him up on hookah or anything. I mean, this round, look, this one's a fun one. They go for the pit in this round, and apologies. This is a different one, but again, look at Kang. He is almost AFK essentially, holding short in a lot of these positions as T1 group on the opposite side and are just looking to overwhelm. It's very difficult when the whole point is that the chamber's supposed to be a big threat all around the map, and he's just static in one position and T1 get around it so easily.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, I don't, brother. Also, the 5-on-3 frustrating because it's not like they weren't in very winnable positions in these rounds. It's something you were talking about before heading into this game. There was an issue in the prior, but it's like 5-on-3s and then over pushing. The one time in hookah, they get 2 kills on short, and then there's 3 players pushing out of hookah that just get gobbled up.
It's an actually insane decision to do that.
Again on B, we saw the clip in that reel where CB just jumps up into hookah and dies after
you going,
5-on-3. Relax, man.
And also, too,
you're in winning position.
Needs to be mentioned as well. Can we talk about Buzz's impact? He had 5
insane.
first kills. He was all up in their face, all up in the grill, nonstop, gave him no room to breathe. That waylay was just oppressive, and there was just nowhere for these players.
And again, you're just seeing on the executes when he's going in, how much utility is being placed for him to get those kills. That round where they countered the Viper's pit down short insta, they know it's coming because they have the ult. Haunt goes over the top, instant double dash, just free kill fighting in that pit when the Viper gets lit up by that initiator util. All of the other big execute rounds, the flashes from Izu so well placed in all of those
Izu
moments.
was amazing
like late in the half when they just started steamrolling over that A side. They just are so good on bind, man.
Yeah, they are good on bind. I mean, we're looking forward to Haven and maybe the Kang operator having much more value over there. But I'm just looking at the way that they navigated the Kang op in this attack half, thinking they're just going to do something similar again.
Yeah.
They're going to try to find out where he is, avoid him, hard hit the site.
And now they have 3 lanes that
Now
they
you
can
guys
just
can hear me
kinda
better.
work around
There we
the
go,
map.
my
It's
bad.
a bigger map than Bind, so they can move wherever they want.
I think EDG have to really step up their ability to make Kangkang's positioning a threat.
Yeah.
And I will say, I absolutely expect that to be the case on Haven because they have been playing this Haven comp. They, in kickoff, had some good defensive setups. I think we saw some good setups the other day. They're definitely more dynamic. Whereas for Bind, they changed off the Harbor stuff, presumably just had less time to add some density to their strat book as far as how they're setting up that defense. So they should be better on Haven.
Speaking of that strat book, though, let's actually send it over to Jen Lee. She's getting an opportunity with Autumn to hear his thoughts ahead of map 2.
Jen with Autumn of EDG. Now, Autumn, instead of the triple controller on Bind, you put Kangkang on the chamber, giving it a little bit of a change in composition. And it seems like the general theme for EDG here in Masters Santiago. So heading into Haven, where you do run the chamber as well, what are some adjustments that you can make so that you get more value out of Kangkang and his operator?
일단 특히 수비에서 체인버가 잘 활용을 하려면은 그 체인버가 라인을 잡고 있는 다른 라인에서 체인버가 없는 라인에서 다른 선수들이 이제 좀 공격적으로 라인을 뺏기면 안 되는데 저 이번 바인드에서는 그게 안 돼서 졌다 생각을 하고 헤이븐은 반대로 저희가 그 준비가 잘 돼 있는 맵이기 때문에 아마 큰 문제 없을 것 같습니다.
Well, when it comes to getting the most value out of the chamber, especially on Bind, what happened is that you really need other players that are holding the other lines where chamber isn't, or chamber is absent at. They really need to be aggressive and really shoot heads, but that didn't really happen on Bind. But when it comes to Haven, we are well prepared. We're prepared to work as a team to make the strats work around the chamber, so I think we could put up a better performance. Thank you, Autumn, and good luck.
I agree that they'll probably have a deeper strat book in order to put up a better performance on Haven. At the moment, though, they're tied in terms of at least rounds won at a global event with MIBR in Toronto. So that would only happen if they got 13-0'd. Obviously, they would tie with 19. But, you know, you haven't had a great experience out here yet. Buzz trolling a little bit with the veto hover for a second, and then, oh no, I will be playing the Neon actually. But this is all about getting Kangkang in better positions. And honestly, I feel sad saying that because they should have way more win conditions, a team like EDG. And yet, the only one that we've seen this tournament at all is Kangkang has to play like a literal god descended onto Earth.
I'm going to need CB on this map to rein it in, man, because he had those moments on Bind where he was trying to do too much, threw away advantages by being caught, and we saw that on Haven the other day. This has to be his best map of this tournament so far, or else EDG will be going home early.
EDG needs to dig deep, but T1 just needs to stay the course. Let's send it over to your casters, Pansy and Hypoc, for the call.
Dude,
So
Hypoc
far
still
it
casting
feels
vows.
in Santiago there is nowhere to hide. If there are issues, they are seen. If you have weaknesses, they are exploited. And EDG just got basically what could have been an email on that one.
Yeah, basically just completely absent from that first map. The issue being, well, I'd say the positive, right? EDG are starting on the attack.
Fresh.
They're going to have the ability to come in here and basically adopt a new approach. They have to. What they struggled massively versus Gentamates was the downtime, coming up with some sort of decision in the mid-round, whether a player down, players did it good, it didn't matter. They were just lacking ideas. Very concerned for the defensive half here, but I guess on the side of T1, if they don't feed into that, don't allow EDG to build any sort of snowball alongside CB and Kangkang, maybe there's still hope.
There is a big difference in players at this caliber. When met with a brutal beginning, you can pick yourself back up. There, Chichu has done just that. That's me gone.
Picking up where he left off, Chichu on the few to really numbers up on that first map. There wasn't many.
Munchkin currently reserved with utility, but the investment there to try and stall out any sort of springboard instantaneously towards B. And in the meantime, T1 re-clearing potentially towards Garage, and I think they might catch a body here on Chichu. Let's see. No, Chichu's still standing. Okay, man, Chichu. I guess he's going to try and do what he can. If it's on his shoulders, so be it. But a 3v2, Munchkin dead to right. CB stuck around. It's all on stacks now. They should have this.
Well, 22 HP, they should have this, you're right.
Look, they're still yapping about this.
Bye-bye. There we go. EDG matching map 1 score.
Well, the bar is set
CS takes
for
way too long.
improvement.
Help me, Michael. I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to upset
Again,
the
it just
TN fans, Michael.
it got a little weird there when the response comes from T1. I mean, Chichu does really well to find
finding
two more in Garage. Even so, T1 well equipped to almost catch EDG in mid.
I don't
in their
remember
pivot.
Hypoc being
A sigh of relief here. Pistol round
Yes.
on the board. Finally get some guns.
So surely they get the second. There is a stack towards A-Long.
Hypoc, the gamer.
That's for players there.
Yeah, that's Hypoc.
Oh dear. That's a Bulldog. Could be recovered. I think he should be able to. Nobody's near enough.
I don't remember
could
him.
potentially go and grab
I thought he was
it. They're
American.
repositioning. I like this. They're looking for those small win conditions, those small moments, and they might find another here. Nobody is going to fall. Chichu
Not
falls.
like this.
This is not what I want to be seeing. It's a 3v2. Smoggy's turned around. Thank God for Kung Kung. Thank God. As Meteor was the one who wasn't with that 4-play pack of players. And by all rights, this should be safe. This should be
Yeah,
fine.
Kung Kung scope in hand. Yes, 35 HP, but there's no way Meteor gets out of this smoke, right?
8 bullets, 2 to find. There we go. Thank God for Kung Kung. Everything's fine. That's all you need every single round. One of your players to get 3 kills. It's good.
Even here, T1. A little overzealous, maybe bubble it
like
over from that map on
mousepad.
scoreline.
I like that they're trying to be a little bit naughty with it, right? Play those 4-play stacks, take a really big risk, get really active. You know that EDG are going to feel a little bit shaky.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to absolutely apply pressure in these early rounds. Force EDG into recovery mode once more.
Trying to fire him up though, Kung Kung. He's not going to let this one slip without at least trying. Let's see if there's more in the tank, right? This is where it gets a little bit sketchy. A big reinvestment here for EDG.
Buzz on the hunt. Tuck up here, deep on A-Long. So will enable some rotations to come through. Actually going to
They're attacking.
confirm here with the drone.
And one thing I've learned was
They can
not
still
to
sponge the hit. Is the
not to
next
think
part.
they're gonna
They've done
win
really nicely at getting
on the
some
best
extremity
side
information.
of
Don't
the
know if that Alvarez
when it comes
Drone
to the
did
map,
not
you know,
spot him.
because
Oh no.
every time the sides swap,
You have been given a
it's proven like, oh,
That
T
might
side is
deny
better.
a little bit of it in quick movement. Oh, Izu!
Beautiful.
That's stunning! And the mistake gets punished. And frustration surely for EDG.
Ooh,
As that
Omen
could
right
have been
here?
a
I
lovely
think I'll
step
be
in the right
playing that now.
direction. The 2 heavy hitters.
Sometimes I
thus
don't know
far,
what I
though,
want to
still
do on
alive.
this map, but
But look
Omen
at Kung Kung's
on
HP.
top
Yeah,
E sounds
barely.
cool.
11 HP here. Buzz still controlling the space elsewhere. I mean, they would need a miracle to get a spike out of this situation.
Yeah, they would. And, again, you look at the crossfires. Kung Kung, good as you may be. 30 seconds left. You get much play into this. You might get one, but it's then getting the spike, getting any further. I mean, it would be legendary if he does. And again, the map still feels completely under control. I think they're just trying to live as long as they could. Not going to happen. Munchkin's already taken away Kung Kung. As Chichu's options become 0.
Yeah.
And he is being hunted down. You can already see Buzz.
Still going to be some money for the buy here if Chichu can hold on to this rifle. Or at least a buy.
Buzz is getting closer. I
Yeah.
think Chichu's heard it. Chichu, can you hold on to this? It's a prized possession. He's done well there, and I think he should be safe for now. So EDG gonna have to bow out of this one. And again, a mistake with the owl drone, basically.
Yeah, because they're looking to pop with this dart because they're confident that close has been... Oh my god, it's so close as well. It's actually almost just drawn the eyes towards C-Link. That's why they pop off this recon towards backside. Absolute confidence in the utility, but very small miss, and it's a disaster for EDG. High back in will be shaky.
Yeah, and CB trying to play ahead of this with Smoggy. Izu really close by. I don't think he... Oh, what a turn from Izu! 1 HP, not going to be able to live any further. But in the meantime, Buzz got Chichu down, so the numbers are sitting very well with T1. Up for the brawl, up for a fight. They bring it into a 2v2. EDG at least have some safety in space. They don't know how much so yet. We need to get the spike and reset a bit.
Look at the HP though. T1 can wait this out. CB down at 51, Kung Kung at 72. Expecting T1 to come barreling back in to secure this position. Again, just question marks elsewhere. It was fairly all in
from EDG towards lobby. Rifles here. I mean, if Munchkin's go on challenging towards long, chance to open up the A site.
Well, we certainly could. Munchkin playing relatively safe for now, but when does that want for information start to mount? It's there, and he's actually got the drop on him.
Oh!
But Kung Kung, though, hits a great shot. Gets to recover a little bit of that HP, down to 39. Has ult, not going to utilize it, and he looks for the fight. Spots him out. This has to be clean, and it's not. Meteor's there. Nice stuff from T1, again, taking risks, but taking names.
Beautiful crunch immediately. And even there with the paranoia, you're just so worried Izu's not going to find anything off that. Yes, it sets the rest of the play in from long.
Yeah.
Izu does so well to adjust here. You can see what he sees here. It's the ping on the recon. The adjustment is beautiful. Unfortunately, the numbers just favoring T1 in this situation. Kung with a great catch, but the damage was already done early on. Really, really tough 1v1 to win. Stacks liking what he's seeing.
That's 2 big rounds. They've gone quite close as well. That's quite hard for EDG to
Yeah, I mean, fighting back into this map for sure.
Yeah.
Sort of force will be popped here by Kung Kung, which will probably send.
Patience going to pay off here for Hunter. Catches Sin. As soon as that smoke fades away, can't continue to progress to the windows. Teammates Molotov had just come in.
Oh man, I really wanted to watch Sensu.
Not interested in.
My God.
Sensu on
All right, now it's so close.
Top 2.
It's on Pash.
They're gonna go for a last seconds or
Geography 2.
2012.
Pinned.
right.
So someone like
You have to like really.
Drop to 0, so minus.
Is Sensu played
No, I said I wasn't
today?
missing
Or
any
was
of this
that
game.
just
Just
yesterday?
fill me in.
That was
it's
yesterday.
chicken and rice. 5 stack.
Already another timeout. Yeah, brother.
He's got a passive hold. Ultimate's coming online here.
Nah.
Both sides got the Hunter's Fury for Stacks and the TP for Izu. To apply a little bit of pressure here.
CS
towards
makes an
mid.
hour game go for 2 hours.
He's just going to be caught there off the drop. Sorry, but I'd see Smoggy better on the spam.
That's lovely. That's a big pick there. So nobody looking to clear garage this time, meticulous. Let's get info on Munchkin. Don't quite know about Buzz yet. That operator is in play, yet to rattle off a shot. So if they try and scale through garage with some commitment, it could end in tears.
This orb just causes so many problems on a couple of these key angles in garage. Again, creates a question mark for EDG to play behind.
We'll get the info on Kung Kung's whereabouts, but Stacks wants this. And
Well,
just a
now he
little
knows.
check, that's really nice. And that does allow for the rotation from Meteor to come in as well. So they've got at least 2 bodies here, so do they want to try and hold on site? They do, trying to play backside here. They're going to go forward, CB couldn't get his gun out in time. Meteor and Stacks making mincemeat of EDG. They're now stuck towards long. They have to bank on maybe Chichu giving them something, but he already highlighted. Munchkin's making it really hard to work here.
Should catch Jichu here. Absolutely does. For the force from Kung Kung. Still trying to do damage. 5 HP.
Oh no, there's no options. And nobody left. With nothing to do but die. T1 keeping control.
Just all over the place from EDG. Trying to basically hit 2 different sites here after taking casualties.
Oh yeah, I wanted to
I love
see
that
what
little
my
recheck
pickles
from
were.
Stacks as well. The algo not enough to really quell that
Yeah,
concern
I
in
mean,
his
it's bold
mind.
here, but
Yeah.
CB again is just
Hello.
full confidence. And it's just totally lacking on the other end of that. I said maybe just reading that it is just 1 player towards A, but even so, it's a roll of the dice. As soon as you see the nano pop there, really an opportunity to cancel, but CB just not quick enough.
Buzz, man.
He's playing insane today.
Over delivering. Already taken away Chichu. Frees up those rotations back towards stacking out B with this attention from the utility. CB again, it was a wild attempt. Nobody, great shot, but again, the bodies are here. It's scrappy at the best of times, but they've got themselves again in a 2v2.
Ooh, the Pit actually an attempt to cover the spike here, but also a little misdirection, yeah.
Oh, it's so sick from Munchkin. He's seen both. Smoggy is dead. Munchkin outdoes him.
That's just beautifully done here. The misdirection from the Pit is there to catch them immediately.
That's so good from him. Just understanding the opponent's wants.
He knows they're desperate, right?
Yeah.
CB at least here finds the opener. A couple of beautiful shots coming out from EDG. Just can't get across that second or third hurdle within the mid-round.
Got loads of ults here for EDG though. So much to play with.
Well, the operator here for Buzz, for me, is the issue. One player on the other side of this though for EDG is CB. Trying to posture up a little bit. Trying to clear through short. Just won't spot anything. Look at the challenge B here. Munchkin just greets CB.
Yeah, CB hoping that maybe it just wasn't someone actively on that, but they now know there's more bodies behind it. They didn't quite get contact on A-Long with that out drone, but they're not really willing to back away. They don't need to. They still have 5 players up and a couple of ults to play with. The Meteor now goes walking, finds another body, drops it. Kung Kung on the trade, but the numbers now sitting very nicely for T1. They still have Munchkin in a great position here.
T1 just so happy with these sorts of rounds where they can just swing back and forth.
Buddy, can you hear me? There it is.
Catch a play here
Buddy,
and there.
we got Masters. We got Masters.
Trying to make progress
we got
towards
Masters
A,
and we got
two
bro.
players.
CS was on a commercial. Look, they're still on a commercial. I'm fucking tired of CS. Look, they're still on a commercial, bro. Boo, boo, boo.
Well, look how deep Buzz is. He's
We got EDG versus T1. Yeah, dude, they got like a whole month. They got a whole new month tournament like going on, and another one, dude. These guys don't stop. It's probably one of the worst leagues ever. I swear. They get like a month break. Oh, how do you not check your corners, buddy? Yeah, they get a break during Christmas and like New Year's and like the end of January they're up and running again. That shit's wild. Unless it's like a tier 1, tier 2 tournament, you know? A tier 3 tournament. Yeah, that shit's wild. Yeah. He's like, get it, just stop it already. All right, let's see what's up over here. Look at what I'm looking at, brother. Oh.
Like I could almost hear,
right,
hear the
2-3.
team calls. Like, I'm just gonna run up mid. Yo, come with me.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeehaw.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeehaw.
And then silence. Silence, absolute silence, as they get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, and it gives, I mean, having such a strong win after putting a stop to this M80 run for G2, it alleviates a lot of the issues of their own economy as well. So that's like the extra layer of backfiring for M80 with that aggressive tactic, is you haven't actually taken any guns out of their hands. So T-side gets to grow some money.
He's dead.
How much money?
Lots of money.
$1,500 dues.
Oh.
No, he's not.
Here we go.
Table's in the way.
Now he's going to be mad. Oh!
She just turns around. That's all bad.
Still gets away with it.
Knife
And a little
the
teabag as well for good measure.
That's how we like him. That's why he's always been my favorite player.
Matouche?
The teabag after the knife, it's such a strong play.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
I
his
love
first kill as well. Nice debut with the blade.
What a way to do it.
I think we can get through at least one of these matches. If this goes to a game 3, we're not getting
It sounded like it.
I have class at 2.
Maybe. Maybe not.
We'll try again in a second.
I like this. Hello. Just smacking
Malbs.
them. I know it's
Swisher
3-3 right now, but the last game, bro,
destroyed.
was... Oh, I don't know if you can see it
Some
up there.
players, you know, they have a hard time
and
playing
then
against the raw
T1
teammates. I think for Malbs,
on,
he's like a kid on
in the
Christmas.
Valorant
he
side
don't
was
care.
13-1. G2 plays
Gives him an
next
extra
on Valorant
percentage.
as well.
He laced up his running shoes in that round. He got there before Switch even realized it was possible.
Yeah, it was rapid. Just plus W.
Yeah, Mario just hopping out there.
Oh, they're just high-fiving over there. T1's just whooping ass now.
Well, with that mid opening up, just walk up short. You've got
looks
double
like
smokes and con, one at the top, one at the base of the stairs.
And they've started with like an aggressive AWP ramp setup, so it is free.
And nobody has shifted throughout all of this time. It is just Sin, and he got killed very quickly. Very, very fast. There's not even an idea to come to this bomb site. So, fourth round, G2 is going to regain the lead on this T-side. Mirage offense is cooking now. It's starting to roll. They're depleting the money now. It seemed to grow so large for M80. They throw it away with that mid push. And now you have to be concerned about the funds that you're working with moving forward.
Yeah, I think that round is especially scary because we were talking about how M80 were pretty disruptive in that first gun round in the mid-fives, making it difficult. G2 just got to play the exact round they had in mind. I mean, Mobs walks out, wins his fight, and makes the finish on B so smooth.
So smooth.
What are they doing? Why aren't they like...
This game hasn't really gotten all that weird yet. Everything's just kind of playing out.
As it should.
Yeah.
Why did they just want to save?
It's going to be a crazy long Mirage here.
600, 350.
As it was foretold.
It's not worth it.
Something in the waters.
Still not enough money.
Something in the tea.
You guys are shaggy.
You're good on that, by the way?
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
No, just it was a very dramatic sneeze. Had me concerned.
5-2.
That's that kind of sneeze.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, I'm
EDG
dying.
Uh-oh. Maybe I am. Like, did a part of brain just fly out of me?
This is the one. This feels like cancer.
Yeah. Oh, God. Let's go. Satellite radio. We're finally seeing action on A. And it's the perfect time to do it because at the moment there is only quite a light defense.
Jump up on the head, hit the shot.
Over, trying to peek into the window. No one's
This is
going
a
to give it
J-Flow
up.
peek right here.
Slacks wouldn't dare.
Well, and you've had so much success gaining mid control as well. Look at the defense. Look at how much they want to stop a mid play. So you throw this execute. If you hit this timing right, it can be playing behind it. You imagine they'll be pushing through it, but you prefer that than being firmly entrenched inside the A bomb site.
There, yeah.
Heavy God gonna lurk Palace. 3 players ramp. Mobs coming in late.
And that connector smoke, you're hoping that they really bite down on that.
Yeah, they are.
And no one's peeking mid either, right? Swisher is tucked into
Molly,
the ladder room. You have a third player in Sin committed to the B bomb site to play short, doubled up with him.
Right
All
here.
your resources are for a mid play.
Right here.
G2 have
Yeah,
the perfect call.
boys.
Yeah, he's done well though.
Oh, you're dying though.
Why am I saying that?
Sounded good.
You're good now. Go.
I think it's
Go. Get out.
interchangeable.
Get out.
cool.
Go. Get out. Get out already. Get out.
It's like Mattis
Yeah,
and
plant
Matouche.
bomb.
Yeah, right.
You can say what you want.
Drop the bomb.
Zip
dude.
mix and zip mix.
Yeah, plant
Yeah,
the
okay.
bomb.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Oh, that felt like it was an amateur
CT
lobby,
smoke
bro.
makes life miserable on the retake, but you do have a man advantage. Not necessarily a weaponry advantage. It's going to be
I'm
hard to get
surprised
out
they let
of
him
all
come
these
out after that
MP9s.
kill. That's so weird.
It's going to be hard to get past these crossfires. If Sunpius, if he ever feels comfortable to take his eyes off the flank. Yep, there's one.
They're just giving this. This is boring.
And Spanish sniper chiming in. Swisher also having a go. He actually sideswipes 2 with his MP9. Sunpius is required to win this round all of a sudden. He has to pick it up. That defuse is happening though. He'll take the AWP. He realizes the bomb not planted for his position. So he'll snatch that ult back and run away.
Hey, Sonny.
Okay. That actually got a little better right there.
Seeing it, and here's some more versatility.
T1.
Why is it not
on
like
site.
staying live? 7-3. All right.
No lurk in middle this time, so no
that's been
worries
3
in that
rounds.
front. CB clearing. But you got to feel as though you're walking into a trap here. Stax knows it. And there's that lockdown. There's the chip damage on the shock darts. The Owl drone just waiting for their moment.
That's one
Cubby,
thing about
bit of a
Sova's
corner.
start, man.
Doesn't feel comfortable as Buzz closing in as well.
Oh, the site might not fully clearing into the corner there.
Buzz is quick. Buzz is really, really quick here. Chichu's heard it. He's got
That
his
would've
gun
been
out. Get
beautiful if
ready.
it did.
Calls it in, and he's got the shot. In the meantime, he's just taking down CB. T1's trying to clear sight. And wait! Did they just steal that away?
In the wide open as well.
Oh my
I didn't even
God.
catch the defuse.
No, me neither. Show me the replay. How the hell did they get away with that?
Yeah,
I
they're
thought they
still
were wanting
replaying
someone
over
to
here.
fight back in.
That's just inside the smoke.
Oh,
Just no pressure back towards site.
The way he
Two
has to
kills come
move for
through,
that
Buck
is
Gun will find
crazy.
the
The money
response,
aspect
but
is pretty cool. Yeah, it is, right? It's like it makes you play
Simple
completely
as that, the
different.
lockdown just
There's a
securing
lot
the
of
round
people
before
that
T1.
that play for the money, And sometimes when I'm playing with them, it's weird.
That's about it.
I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean you guys don't want to do this right now?
Like,
Like,
the
we're not
perfect
gonna,
position for this
no,
one.
we're not going to get
place.
place.
Heavy God
Like their whole decision in map play is based off money.
Some pass moves first.
Not being blocked in
But
Palace,
it's cool when you play both.
Happy about that. Some players, that's
Sometimes when it's like, no, bro, I think we're good enough to just come up in here and just kill these
all the
assholes.
nades going to come
And
towards
then
him
it's
as
like,
well.
oh yeah,
Off the
we
back,
were,
ticking.
and now instead of the 2,500 we would have got, we got 45. You know, like we're all up.
Come from G2, but he's still
At
alive.
least 30.
Bombs up the round with Matt Dutch.
I don't think you'd want to turn that corner anyways in that situation. Get the bomb planted, see what
at
happens
least
after the fact.
3,000.
Site secure.
If you're gonna
Heavy
get
God's
one
going to
kill.
try and extend out of the site, give themselves some positions to play from. Bulbs is going to have a tough task. Solo towards CT spawn. His teammates don't have
There's
any
this one guy too.
flashbangs.
He was
He's got
like,
a
dude,
self-flash
like
if he wants to
you're
do
doing a
anything.
full buy to one of our teammates.
Rises
He's
to
like,
the
you're doing a
occasion,
full
moving
buy.
forward, just runs
That's
back,
gonna
his
ruin
switches,
our
Pico's coming
money.
in,
And I'm
Bob's
like,
gone to the ult.
whoa, like,
Yeah,
like
he's
what?
got
Like,
it caught.
it's not
JBA
just
dropping in, and now
individual.
we've got
And
Matthews
he was like,
sitting
nah,
on the
if he
site,
full buys
just a
and we
single
die a
flag
certain
support
way
the
or like
retake.
lose a certain way, like
M80 back into the
like
lead of the game
that
again.
affects our
I wonder
money.
if this will
So
change anything
it's
for
also
G2
like,
for the
oh,
rest
you're
of this
taking
half,
money out of
because now
the
you've shown you can take
possible,
and execute on the A bomb site, but M80's retakes have been very, very
possible
solid by
growth
virtue of
that
playing
you're
this
allowed
mid setup,
to
playing
get
for the
if
retake,
this
grabbing that
round
one
goes a
kill,
certain
being
way.
happy with the advantage of manpower, happy
So
with the
weird.
advantage of utility, and taking it in the post plant. So timeout from G2 as they want to talk things over. Offense
To me,
felt like
honestly,
was
it
just
feels
getting
like
rolling, is now
playing
stalled out
Springs
completely.
in
as best he can, leaving CB in a winnable scenario. A quick
1v1.
reposition and understanding of where Meteor is. This is big from CB. Keep your calm, keep your nerves.
You're not looking to the right, buddy.
4 rounds.
Like he was in a
Red Bull
one
clutch,
lane.
keeping EDG alive.
We wanted rounds from CB.
Um,
He delivers one here.
Yeah,
Jason, in that interview where he wanted the flaw man, he was saying
in fighting
how
games,
he wants to grow into a player that
people
becomes
play
that
per
guy
frame.
for this team. Like he wants to be the one that really
And
rises
that
up. and
one is crazy.
the player that allows them to compete at the highest levels.
Yeah, he's got some
smart
ways
to
to go
know, hello.
still, but
It's smart
you
to
can tell
know,
it's
like,
there, and he's
what-
certainly got the attitude and the confidence for it.
What moves are +1,
And that's kind of, I think, what the addition of
negatives and
JBA
stuff
was
like
meant
that,
to do, was to
especially,
bring
like,
in a second
for
player who can have that
competitive
similar
play.
kind of impact,
But
so you take some of the pressure of having to
just
deliver it each and every
only
round.
knowing
Both those
how
guys
to
with the impact they can
play
have can take a little bit
through
more
those
time to pick
frames
and choose when they
is
want to make
tricky
their
to me.
plays.
I mean, it works though. It's really cool because you know you're not gonna get got because you're using your character's fastest moves.
I should go beyond the utility.
For recovery.
Not so much that
time also.
Nato nearly getting his shot there onto Sin's head on the jump spot.
Recovery is just so much faster, and you don't have to worry about
retreat.
getting caught on a delay miss. You know.
Good control as well for G2 now. Malden
I feel that a
Sampatis.
lot
Off
in,
angle is blocked by smoke.
In 2XKO.
Swisher's going to get aggro and
The
caught. There's the
negative
mid push. That's caught as well.
response time, recovery
this
time
ability-
after a
this
play,
mid-push
dude.
now
Oh,
might wanna-
God, I get punished so
Put that in the back page of the
It started well for you. You won the first one of your skirmishes in mid. This has fallen flat as a pancake on Shrove Tuesday.
You really hope you
didn't
can
hear.
save the ult, but unfortunately not allowed.
That's what I
to
like about
happen.
Valorant. You don't hear that.
You won't
from
find
other
it.
team for some reason. Not
The
all
issue here
time.
for M80 is how
Valorant,
weird
you're
the
hearing
money.
that shit. At least I think so.
Following suit
Red
from
Bull clutch.
Bind as well.
Oh,
Again, there's a chance to come back here. EDG certainly.
It went all right. Halftime.
Wasn't a pretty
8-4.
first half for EDG, but with 4 rounds to their name, they are not done yet. But a reminder, if you're just tuning in, if you don't know the stakes, this is elimination. There is nothing to be left outside of the server now. No time for excuses, and no time to do it again. So you got to turn up now. T1 has elevated in my eyes, Mike. They've looked far better on the same page, and they're not
I
making
think the
mistakes.
org has that
And
sponsor
talking
just
about
because
some of
of
the things that
Faker.
EDG struggled with previously. Again, it was losing out on advantages, particularly on the defensive
Look how
side.
fast
of
they're
Haven.
already in it. They're not
really
they're
knowing
not
where to
giving
pressure,
us
when to go
commercials
forwards,
and crap
when
for
to
this
commit,
halftime.
being
They're like,
punished
no,
time and time
finish the
again
match, man.
by Gentlemates. Certainly
Over
something
here,
they have to have picked up
You
in the
you
review.
can go wash your car and come back.
It's a fixable things. They're what they have.
But let's go
What we wait
G2.
and
We're
find
going
out.
for G2 over here.
That Munchkin, though. Gonna put some pressure
I
on
know
Buffalo's
M80's
position,
in a.
But for now, it is
we're going
T1
for G2.
very much eyeing up this B site. Very passive hold as well from Meteor down towards C-Long, looking to potentially catch CB, and he does. They've read them very nicely here.
Nobody still guarding B
He's
side.
still not picking him. Why
Oh,
wouldn't you pick him?
Yeah, hold up. They're trying to quickly pivot, but actually T1's just going into the blender. That's good. EDG, right place, right time.
He was smart. He was smart. He was waiting for the plant. Yeah, that was smart.
Does get the kill. Don't know if that was as necessary as it feels now, but I guess they've got freedom on one side of the map. So they can start figuring out where to go, how they want to approach this. They're clearing back through middle.
Still plenty of time. EDG to back towards C here. And Stacks down to 20 HP. Meteor has to do the heavy lifting.
Looking for that pick and see if he can fall back from
telling
it.
you, it's a
Doubled
T-sided
up.
map.
Not cleared.
Meteor safe passage.
Yeah, this worries me because I don't think nobody was looking this way. Meteor, the timing goes down. Kung gonna keep this one looking good for EDG. 3 kills in the round and a chance to build up in the second half.
Great conversion here
Thing for
from
them.
EDG.
Like, it hasn't pulled anyone, it hasn't netted them a kill. Hasn't really confused or
I
put
love that
M80 in a weird
M4,
position
dude.
whatsoever. They're not concerned by
Love
that kind of
that
early
M4
B
than
pressure.
The all chrome blue and the all chrome red.
JBA has pieced out.
That's about as far away as you can get.
Yeah, I can't quite believe he's already there.
Mid control coming in at just past the 1 minute mark, 50 seconds on the clock.
Oh.
Hunter, Malbs, and Pius starting to move down the mid ramp. Matush and the underpass ready to join up with them. And Senpaius with a little bit of utility, so attacking once again into the A bomb site, but from a different angle, this time from Khan.
What a position. Slack's just waiting on default. All the utility traces into the sky. Let's see if Slash can find anything. The answer to that is no, because Senpaius and Hunter come racing into the A site. And looking like G2 are going to tie things up here in the first half. M80 have shown some tenacity to stay in it, but just not at the very end here. Sin doing what he can out from CT. So many targets still to collect. Nice shot on Hunter. Matush still waiting here at triple. Senpaius out of the con, and he's finally taking the final shot of the half. A much better showing so far from M80, but is it going to be enough to prove that they deserve Dust 2?
Two minutes for halftime. 2 minutes for halftime. Val was like, yo, start this shit up real quick. We're not doing it.
Well, I was going to say,
not waiting 2
it's
minutes.
perfect move for T1 on the back of that
not waiting 2
information.
minutes, bro. We're going to Santiago.
Posted up here with a bucket.
Here we go. Nobody. That's one.
Ooh,
that's
that
not
was an
two.
ugly
But
shotgun.
Kung luckily still here. The paranoia does just whiz past.
That was
Not
a
going to
fuck.
find what they need. Survival right. Still, EDG very much in hand. 4 players back tie here. T1 banking on Stacks, who's dropping bodies. I'm still waiting for this one to feel secure, but it's just not. Stacks going to see both here. Oh, T1 just pause for a second and find everything they needed.
Another 3K from Stacks, continuing to deliver. Top of the board now for T1. Hunter's
Stealing
Fury,
aces this time.
Hunter's Fury in hand for him. Again, difficult round for EDG to win, given the inventory brought in here, but plenty of damage done. I don't think it's necessarily going to cause a massive issue for the buyback. See exactly how it's. I mean, still rifles across the board here, so.
I wonder if this is their main arena that they're going to be playing finals
Yeah, this is the one EDG really need to springboard themselves into a string of rounds.
This is the one that kind of makes it feel possible, right? Like, you're still very much in the game. 9-6, not over by any means. 7th. keeps it well in check. Smoggy's been left alone for a little while. Nobody has made it over towards the A site. C-Long being checked. I like this.
Bro, what's
Okay,
this game? Came out,
towards
Pansy
long.
just
Spot out
left
at least
CS.
one.
She's
In the
like,
meantime, they
I'm
can
out.
post up CB down on C-Long, free up Kung Kung,
Shit, that game
rotation.
sucks
I like this.
Pulling back in, it looks as if T1,
Oh.
that could be a big bait actually. The recall here. So I think they've noted the trap.
Seems a little unsure of where he wanted to be, but he's going to deal the damage back. CB's going ahead, just on the owl drone. That's lovely. Munchkin not wanting to trade, apparently. CB going to be on for another. He's not denied. T1 still trading in effectively somehow. Chichu going to be denied, trying to drop down towards Garage, so the plan's going to be in here for T1.
Maybe that's faster
He's
than
still
just running
a
too.
little behind the curve here. Still 3 alive. Do have a paranoia, got some good util on nobody as well. Certainly a chance to make something happen here, especially with Buzz tagged down to 20 HP.
Yeah, but look at Buzz getting pretty active in this. Ah, that's kind of wild. Catching the timing on the paranoia.
my God.
Oh, it's punishment.
Bodies.
Nobody, you got no options. Time to back away. This outcome is rough, Mike. That's double digits for T1. And this was the round that could have brought EDG right back.
This is the one that they ultimately want to stabilize off of in terms of the finances, in terms of just about getting to this first ult cycle.
Yeah, that bro's broke.
Chichu's still less than halfway
0,
to the
250,
pit.
950, 200.
Huge tool on the defense.
That sucks.
T1
What's the money looking like now?
looking to stretch their legs now. In touching distance of closing this
Show me the
series.
money. Show me the money.
Again, CB with a chance to really run away with this round.
I thought he was going to double down on that.
Yeah, I mean, the stun almost catching. Here, just a little hesitation from Smoggy. He's looking to set up smokes and Buzz with 20 HP going aggressive.
Okay.
You can tell with
They got a good amount of cash right there.
Really see it. Again, the problem is the buy, right? We've alluded to it, and the importance of this round. I think T1 reading that early utility quite nicely. SCB will at least get to claim A-Long as a start, and they've left Kung Kung on the other side of the map. Left him with a lot to handle if they do decide to pivot this way, but the B site is looking like the end destination for T1.
Hunter's Fury, obviously.
That's lovely.
Off the back of the orb, will connect here. Easy will fall, so that's it, getting a double. Munchkin's down too.
Okay, game on, fight on. Buzz still standing on the site here. Where's the fight back? There it is, in the form of Kung Kung. Tour de force tears him apart as Meteor put to work. Trying to stall out on this spike.
Stax has still got Hunter's Fury though, so they can buy a lot of time here. But Meteor has to get a kill.
He does, he's trying, he's not got it though. I think Stax knows there's issues. The shock dart not enough.
Not enough.
He sent another one, but nobody's
too
sitting on
late.
this, and here it comes. He tries to back away in time, so half is achieved. Stax, this would be legendary, not gonna happen. They made sure it
That was
didn't.
actually pretty
There's
good
the grit from EDG we were waiting for.
There's that
Thrifty
new
to
knife,
get
was
them
it
back
like
into this.
$70, 100 something bucks.
Ken, a chance to really run
You
down
guys
the
are
clock
still
here,
on?
but it's forced standing from EDG. The Hunter's Fury just not going to do enough in this situation.
Dude, like, why is this taking so long?
Great response here, and this is on the back of proactivity towards A to get this all,
Val's having
give
a
them an
major right now,
opportunity
but
to contest this B-site hit.
Shouldn't take that long.
Kung Kung delivering with the tour de force as well, as we've come to expect. Operator back in hand for him. And now another chance for EDG.
Got there to fight for this one.
Yeah, dig their heels in now. Munchkin looking to cause issues once more with this A-Long lurk. CB's kind of trading off behind them.
Power drone towards long. I'm not sure if it's going to catch Munchkin. I think it might. They hit pretty quick.
That's
on
scary,
this.
bro. When you play the game, you're like, please don't catch me.
I think they feel it though. You can see that lean of rotation, no contact elsewhere. Starts to feel a bit obvious. There's the check, there's the body. Stun to follow, nobody does well. Takes away Munchkin. Can't get the follow-up. Okay, floodgates now open, and T1 flood the site. There's the Hunter's Fury, but Stax not finding the same success as Smoggy. To control the site itself, leaving Meteor and Stax very limited amounts to play with here, and EDG having the numbers and having what could be a key round. Stax can't do it, EDG. Very nice. That is a big, big round to win.
No solid info here for Stax to follow up with Hunter's Fury. A chance to really punish that position towards Graffiti, but the pressure here from CB just
that
enough
water?
to keep their head above water.
Chugging that.
Yeah, you got to credit EDG's read on the map. As you said, no contact elsewhere. A wild commitment to the spray from Buzz. Unfortunately, he can't find the second. Chi-Chu to seal the deal. We'll see a T1 timeout here. And the money not going to be there to support a purchase, but a couple of ultimates. Lockdown in hand for Meteor, got a TP for Izu.
Timeout.
Bucky in hand, but Buzz does have his ultimate, so point-based win condition coming out of this. I mean, it's a tall order on a lesser buy, but certainly have to feel as if it's around Buzz.
Yeah, I think that is the main one to look out for if there is a chance for it. But first time we've seen actually EDG start to win the momentum game in my mind too. Starting to get some stability behind them. Starting to figure out that form that we've been waiting to see kicked into effect. And T1 responding in probably the right way. Just slowing things down themselves here, having a chat, having a check-in. Because, look, we've all been kind of talking,
Hey, we
talking
started
down EDG.
I was like, it hasn't been that
So that was sincere. Okay. His mic's muted, so I'll step up.
All right,
let's
start talking.
I'm talking here.
Flashes over in the side.
The round's over, so it's fine.
Yeah, and we're done.
Hey,
Come back, Jay.
M4 didn't last long. Ooh, yikes.
Working out for a mate as long as he's quiet.
I would have kept
Okay, right, so like Jason's the curse.
It's back, microphone back off.
Yeah, alright. Enjoy your beverage.
He's being
See,
weird.
it's like
What a weirdo.
Space Jam. G2 lost all their mojo. Someone took their powers. They can't hit anything anymore.
Safe exit as well. And they're laughing.
What is that,
Full
J-Flow?
comfortable
Like a $300
conversion.
knife
5
right there?
alive after the pistol. It's a dream start to NET side of Mirage. Wouldn't you say, Yanka?
Yeah, absolutely can't get any better than this.
For G2, it could. Probably should.
Yeah, to get much better. For Heavy God in particular, you would love to see him have a better second half here.
I'm always curious when this happens, where like a team gets stomped on their map pick and then thrives on their opponent's side. But M80 have always been a good Mirage team, so I wonder if they just kind of knew G2 would be taking it here, and maybe I've even got the order of who picked what wrong. Let me double check.
No, they started on T-side on Overpass.
Watching Val with
Yeah,
CS commentators. Let's see how this goes.
yeah, you got it. You got it.
KK.
Oh, 4-man stack here for G2 on the A site.
Hunter's got a
play Con.
P250.
Okay.
My IGL.
Just taking it for a spin in Con. Lake is pushed up all the way to the chair so far. And here they come. Swisher with the Mac 10. Jumping out of the ramp.
Throw it.
Being blocked by the CT smoke for the time being, making things a little bit more uncomfortable here for Swisher.
They've actually, I mean, G2's handled this just about as well as you possibly could. And it makes this really uncomfortable. Molotov is faded under the balcony, so that position is now a point of danger they have to be concerned for. And 4 players here.
Second wave of util. Another Molotov makes life difficult for Mouths. He'll go down, and yeah, looking like the site is going to fall. Nice bit of restraint from M80.
I felt.
Fair enough. Going for the smoke stab.
Chance knife.
Chance knife. That's the technical term.
Yeah, he's
There we go.
Nice back.
Yeah, really nice to see that one.
6.
3-round lead. This is the M80 we wanted to see when we showed up in the studio today. I don't know what was happening on Overpass. I don't know what team showed up there. It wasn't M80. This is more like it. Bit more pep in the step, a little bit more control. Doing a much better job winning some initial fights and creating some openings and opportunities for themselves. Very nicely done so far in Mirage.
Allowed for the plant here. Actually denied by the shock darts.
Second one missing.
Yeah, Stax given this now. That's time on T1 side.
A lot of paranoia to work with here. Slow down this retake coming through from EDG.
Yeah, I like that. Meteor, though, going to find Chi-Chu. Meteor on the follow-up. Stacks on the swing. It's Meteor with 3.
Beautiful T1 so solid in these holds, Lauren.
Dude, they're getting
Unfortunately,
close,
EDG, again, it's another round where somebody just has to go absolutely insane to turn the tides. Flip the odds in their favor. The adjustment from Kong ever so slightly off. Catches Buzz here, but Izu just sticks the TP in hell.
Nasty.
And again, Kong here, he's in a spot where it's I have to commit one way or the other, right?
I don't blame him for going down swinging. I don't really blame him.
This is an operator, right? If he gives up the site without finding a kill, it's not necessarily a playback input. Hold that thought.
It's aggression from the word go. Izu instantaneous in finding CB. And even with that pick towards long, the map feels a little vulnerable here. They are trying to batten down the hatches, but T1 are playing a good game. Nobody wants info. Kong wants a kill. He's going to get it, Ain.
That's actually smart.
For the second as well, committing to the spray. This is desperate, and it's dangerous. And Smoggy gets the backpedal. Izu slowed down.
Okay, he left his ult.
It's a 3v3. Chichu, brilliant there, removing the threat on the A side of the map. Smoggy unwilling to relent in this position. He wants Izu dead. He's got him.
What kind of
Buries
cross
him.
is that?
It's Buzz on 20.
Okay, so he gets to cover A,
Something to remember.
sewer, and B window. I mean, B
No,
door.
he's not having a bad game. But the map
That's
feels
a cool
small.
cross for Viper. This guy flooded.
Timing on Smoggy? I don't think so.
No, I think Smoggy should be able to slip away here. They are reading the situation really well. Going to force Buzz to make moves, explore the map, and force the plant out here. Chichu picking up the slack in mid as well.
Discipline. That's all this is discipline.
Can you show me Viper?
This is a slam dunk
Are
round.
the walls up or not?
Oh, we did spot him.
He's seen one. 10 seconds.
Big 3K from Smoggy here.
For the
And a
boys
quieter performance for sure.
The M80 had expected them to do that.
Yeah.
And that's why
EDG,
that worked so incredibly.
something
Just suddenly
to
3
cling on
CTs
to.
appear on your screen.
3 rounds separating
Aggression.
these teams here on Haven.
At the end of the day. Okay, this is now that the guns have
fair
come
play
out
to
from
Chichu on the other
nature
side
of
as well.
this
The pitch
has
towards
changed
long
quite a
is still
bit.
getting
It's gone
proactive.
full tilt the other direction.
But the buy is still there for T1.
They're looking to explode C.
I mean, Buzz got his ult and a judge, so
Kong is here as well, though.
Where's he tossing this KJ shit
It's
at?
not a light side of the map.
Oh, I wanted to see that.
Kong
throw.
needs to be ready. He's had moments in this position, but Buzz is on the way. They don't know
The way
about
they're using
Smoggy,
Neon
and Kong's
is
the one destroying them currently.
definitely how
Izu takes
we do
towards
that.
backside,
That
but
with
by
a
now
brim,
there's barely any of them
semi,
alive.
and
Kong's
a-
reposition is nasty
and a
too.
waylay.
Vision limited, but they're already trying to get out of there, and Izu's
I think
got
they
nothing
ban,
to do about this round.
Operators and
Munchkin left
Valorant
adrift.
as well.
hit a brick wall on the seaside hit in the form of Kong. Smoggy just cooking in that snake bite, but the TP just draws the eyes of T1 elsewhere. Munchkin now put in a similar, well, much healthier, but it was a full 1v4.
Alright, that's a 10-12.
Be disconcerting to me.
Elsewhere, I mean, ultimates.
Concerned about this smoke and con
A couple
denying
to
you
play with
information.
here for EDG.
Two with the comeback.
Still a chance of some sort of purchase to follow this, but I mean, with 3 way below the mark.
Four-man
And Buzz
unit
now not
middle.
having an ultimate to offset
They're
that.
still moving. They got a lot of ground
T1
here.
effectively
Hunter's got
giving
the
up
read.
another
He
after
feels like
this.
it's going to be a B finish. He just slid out of the murder hole to cheat over towards market, but he's guessing himself right when the hit is set to begin. Now he knows
Yeah,
it,
with what's
right?
gone wrong for EDG
Told
today,
Panthers to check
absolutely.
his short, but it doesn't matter because he gets checked by Sin. Now Heavy God
Alright,
really
send it
needs to
now.
show he can off. He's got one pick, he's got another, and now
got
Hunter's
window.
arriving on the rotation. Heavy God finally missing,
needed
and
that.
Swisher bringing him to the
Yeah.
ground. Fielder off
Saw you,
elsewhere,
Lennon.
chimes
Saw
in,
you.
some pies to remove Lake. Come on. 2v2, Slack's moving deeper.
Come on!
Just missed the chance to remove Hunter, but that
No,
drop
no, no,
falls to the
no,
hands
no,
of
no,
Swisher,
no,
and he'll
no,
make quick work of it.
Nothing
Pie is
can
now
go wrong
trying to get out of the
here.
market.
Expected outcome.
Out the window, Slacks has got the ankle, and M80 have got the lead.
Yeah, really good hard-fought victory, scaling up into the B.
I got really nervous.
He's droned.
He's
Reconed.
they know where he is.
Beautiful catch here from Kong.
Yeah. I mean,
The TP, yeah, the TP up to the top of the box.
oh, don't slow it down.
Don't say that.
All good. I guess the question becomes money-wise, what does T1 want to do with this?
Yeah,
They have
like I said, there was
OT secured.
3 way.
pissed at himself. He didn't trust in that.
On this map, at least, M80.
It's kind of wild to me that in that last round, Heavy God wasn't like peeking short earlier with the AWP. I mean, it's such a powerful thing to do that they didn't go for a different setup. It's very hard to get rid of them if he's benched with the AWP. And back to M4 he goes.
Yeah, I guess
one chance.
That'd be the question of, is your secondary AWPer, like, you know, most people can grab an AWP and park themselves at an angle and hold it, right? But is your secondary AWPer confident to make that play towards short? Oh, Hunter gets caught against the wall. Lucky to be alive. Lake's making a move now. In towards Khan, so is the A ramp. They step through the smoke, and Sunpius hasn't even got the idea this is happening.
Yeah, this is cheeky from JBA.
Sunpius might just be free.
I think you're right. He's not expecting someone to be running out triple, and Hunter's just gone running into Khan, not blind. Easy frag for Lake. And now JBA can just steal the deal if you remove Sunpius. Oh, Matish caught. Having a peek. Sunpius about to get a jump scare. Yep, not hitting that. Lovely. Well put together round from M80, and there's nothing these two can do.
There was nothing controlling the scaling of M80.
At all.
Sunpius didn't even have the angle for the information. Hunter committed towards Khan. They were leaning again towards the B-bomb site.
It's the problem of playing with no information and just guessing.
No, they're
playing
gonna
in the
save.
dark.
They're gonna save.
Not really knowing what's going on the map. And
They've had some
guess wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, to get the entries. They win another round, and it's a huge one because the money stepped out.
I said have some
ultimates.
ultimates
Well,
play
actually,
with
it
Nobody
could be
Smoggy and Kung Kung who have theirs available here. To be fairly comfortable in the purchase behind this as well. Anybody falls here as they find their 11. Actually, yeah, packs a punch. T1 still want to probably make a go at things here.
Not without a question.
I mean, set a secondary objective, pull some ults out if you can.
I mean, that would be the dream come true, wouldn't it? So do you try and then, how do you try and draw those through? I guess let's see how much pressure you could apply to
I mean, there's no way Kung Kung's he's swapping back and forth.
Alright, let's just see
but
if they end this.
You get the Hunter's Fury out here.
That's what I'm seeing if they can get done. Now, Stacks. Let's check here. Yeah, can at least look left side. That's 3 players drawn towards the B side. Maybe how they wanted to imply they want to draw out the Hunter's Fury is just pressuring B so they can get a cheeky plant. Not going to happen. Being very careful on the way out, taking the long road here. Player pushed up and holding the C long walk down quite some time here. And then almost a similar scene on the other side, right? CB down on A long. So almost a mirror how this goes. Buzz being very loud about it, but Munchkin tried to start working. Didn't work out. How did CB die there? Smoggy might get caught. Oh my god, no. This is not how this happened. Thank God for Kung Kung, but he takes a lot for it and nobody's dead. It's still exchanged. They've got an upgrade for Stacks.
Yeah, they got 2 rifles and a judge now.
This was never meant to be the threat. It was, can you get a win con?
Buzz will post up towards the bottom of a ramp here. T1 going to freeze behind this.
EDG are in the right place. They have the bodies here. 30 seconds Kung Kung's low, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. The others are here.
Still got a paranoia though to play with.
Buzz is in. Buzz has found a victim! No, T1! Can Kung Kung save the day again?
10 HP!
It would need an ace to keep them alive in the tournament right here, right now. And they are watching, they are waiting. The issue with being an icon is they know what you're gonna do. 13-10, EDG bowing out.
To save these 2 guns and they can drop.
Bye. It's already in a sketchy place.
It's for the map.
Yep. 2-0 in the series rests on this. Otherwise, M80 is going to have the red carpet laid out for a 3rd in deciding map. And they've woken up. Completely different team from map 1. So that 3rd map is going to be spicy. Not going to get any kind of an easy path there in the decider. Round 21 coming in. Freeze time coming to a close. Up on some pies. Actually, considering the money they had coming into this round, this ain't a bad buy at all.
Yeah, it's worked out nicely. A couple of shortcomings, Matish on the MP9.
So we are ready for everything, guys. I will just do you.
Some bias on the mic. So he's got his plan.
And look at this. Heavy guy getting boosted and running his way through the apartments.
This is a really powerful amount of info early.
Really powerful position to be in. You just get to sit here the entire round.
Oh, and that smoke to try and fake it out as well.
And that they've done this exact opening in 18 the round against the double ops, right? Where they were going heavy through lower B to take mid control, ended up doing a B split in the end. So let's see if it's the same opening with a different ending this time around. Lake again getting himself into connector.
Ooh, leg shot. Nice flick from Sampius.
Yeah, but he saw him scaling up short.
Well, they're just running into the B bomb side. They're going fast, and Heavy God is actually going to be forced out of that position. And Slacks has perfectly played that. So Matt is racing in with the MP9. He's got one quick kill, but needs another if there's any way to build back into this round for G2. Mattis goes into the short fight. He's down low, finished off. And this is a nightmare as 12 rounds picked up here for M80. They find map point and Mirage. And that third map of Dust 2 looking incredibly likely.
Yeah, just getting smoked. Again, similar to the last round, playing without information until it's just too late. That leg shot is great to grab right as you see them scaling up, but because of the position of Heavy God, and man, again, just like the A ramp thing, I don't know, I don't think M80 caught it, but they knew.
Fought for that, right?
They knew Heavy God was pushed in halls.
I don't think they heard him. Like,
think they heard it?
From lower B, I'm not sure.
I was thinking that maybe it was just like it was Slack saying, okay, this smoke is here, the Molotov just faded, that's a telltale sign.
Maybe it's just part of a protocol. I mean, he's there with the op, like he has no way of clearing that.
Yeah,
otherwise, like...
Yeah, but the only reason I think they knew is they threw the Molotov when they were scaling up short without being concerned about bomb site. Is my only thing.
Yeah, it was an unusual
That's
Molotov
why some people at majors,
if you didn't
they
know.
boo. You know, they're like,
also,
boo this man.
Right there, wrong.
Playing a cut above. Coming into this series, really for me, Meteor, the person I was looking to really step up a little bit, show us what we know historically he's capable of, but for me, Buzzman is just looking in tournament winning form.
Yeah, he is absolutely on form. I think that's a really good way to say it. That form looking like it carried from map 1 to map 2. And
yeah, he popped off. We don't need to see this shit, bro.
Either way.
Yes, I have that. That's Drago. Yeah, let's go.
Did they take a timeout?
He could have moved to
let me search him. Let me search him.
I'll go to ramp, okay?
They got comms.
Kitchen. Maybe knife. Wait, maybe I will knife him. Don't move. Okay, don't touch. Don't pick. Take up. Smoke.
No, my boy.
I flashed. I'm reloading.
Good, I straight.
Falling ropes.
Yeah,
I'm on
ninja.
flash
Burning.
spawn.
In ramp one.
Spawn now. Up. One dead. One more spawn dead. Tetris ramp. Last two.
Tetris.
I have kit.
Tetris dead.
I'm
sticking.
Yeah, go.
I have kit.
Grab the kit.
Grab up.
Don't die.
Maybe grab. Yeah.
Up CT or somewhere.
Ace round, boys.
No.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Push it. Good run. Let's fucking go.
I'm crossing.
I'll plan default. Left CT, bud.
This is boring.
well, but yeah, this has been a good display for T1. A couple of worries and woes might be waning slightly now for the T1 fans, but still EDG feels like it's still a lot to be done for this team in the future. Missing some of those key aspects that made them one of the best there is, but for now it's time to look towards the further distance T1 can run. We'll be hearing from it in the Verizon post-match.
También con Jen, que nos va a ayudar para la traducción. So guys, I'm here with the Stacks and also Jen, that she's helping me out with the translation. Stacks, first of all, we heard that you can speak Spanish and you're actually fluent. Can you teach me some words? Can you tell me some words in Spanish and also the audience?
¿Qué pasa, hermano? ¡Viva Chile!
That was nice. And now, also I want to talk to you about your performance. We saw your performance in Pacific, but now you're so good. This stage was the stage, but what was it?
스택스 선수 개인적으로 퍼시픽에서보다 산티아고 와서 훨씬 더 좋은 모습을 보여주는 것 같은데요. 비결이 있을까요?
일단 산티아고 관중분들이 뭔가 저희를 전쟁터에서 응원하는 사람으로 만들어주기 때문에 그래서 더 뭔가 집중하게 되고 더 멋있는 모습 보여줘야겠다고 생각한 것 같습니다.
I think it's the Santiago crowd. They are making us feel like we're in the battlefield and they're rooting for us. So they help us focus on the game and they want to make us put out a best performance ever.
Definitely. Y bueno, comenta que sí, obviamente son ustedes, gracias a todos ustedes los que están apoyando, hace que esto se sienta como una guerra que simplemente tienen que amasar y que está siendo increíble para ellos. So now for my last question, I also want to talk about that past game against Team Liquid, that last map, and also closing the series was so difficult. What were you guys missing to win this match?
팀 리퀴드전에서는 좀 고전하는 모습을 보여줬습니다. 특히나 뭔가 라운드 하나씩 따내고 경기를 마무리 짓는데 뒷심이 좀 더 필요했던 걸로 보이거든요. 어떤 진단을 내리셨을까요?
일단 뭐 딱히 경기력에서 졌다고 생각은 안 하고요. 그냥 저희의 개인 퍼포먼스적인 것 때문에 졌다고 생각을 해서, 근데 오늘 EDG전에서는 저희의 본 모습을 보여준 것 같아서 좋은 것 같습니다.
I don't think it was down to the amount of strats or the level of performance from the team. It was more on us making, with our individual performance. So that was what was missing. And I think today against EDG, I think we were able to show our true colors and show the world who we truly are.
Definitely. Be careful with T1, ladies and gentlemen. Y bueno, básicamente comenta que no fue por falta de strats el problema de Team Liquid, sino que fue por causa personal, por todo que no podían estar disparando. Finalmente no estaban al 100% personalmente los jugadores, pero ahora pudieron demostrarlo contra EDG, así que cuidado con este T1. That's all I have for the interview. 감사합니다. And now, just wait, because we have this next match coming up. We have XOG and G2. ¡Vamos!
It's more than a game. It's a world shaped by you, the fans. And our mission is to elevate that world by building technology that creates moments that last forever. That's why we're joining forces with the Valorant Champions Tour to transform how fans experience live events on the global stage.
Map 3 in 7 minutes. Time is 11:50. XLG versus G2. Let's see what my pick'ems are doing. Event details. Swiss. Bracket. And they lost to Paper X. Alright, no, not too advanced to playoffs. Who did I say will advance? M80, Genomates and Paper X. Genomates and, oh no! I took Paper X off and put EDG. Alright, G2, I need you to win. Playoffs open tomorrow.
Ponla pa' subirle esa chapa, me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy bruto, que estoy la es mentira. Ponle los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la si van con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirle esa chapa, me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy bruto y que estoy la es mentira. Ponle los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la si van con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla.
Welcome back, everyone, to day 4 of Master Santiago and our second elimination match of the event. It's XLG squaring off against G2 Esports. Once again, I'm Golden Boy here, yet again with Sideshow and Wyatt. As fans begin to roll in, they're getting excited because this one, hey, listen, lots of question marks coming into this one. And you know Wyatt's sweating over here with his top 3 predictions.
I thought you were about to say, and regrettably, I'm still here with Sideshow and Wyatt.
What do you mean?
That was...
Guys, that's the last opening.
We got money on G2.
The fellas. Guys, can we please get a prayer hands for the fellas? No, of course, though. Mimi's going to kill us. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
And rightfully so as she should. But let's go ahead, though, and cut to the chase.
Okay.
Let's talk about G2 Esports. Well, they're chasing a dub, Wyatt.
Chasing the international trophy.
That's right. Oh, look at that. That's words we can string together to make a cohesive narrative. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, that narrative gets shattered when PaperX absolutely obliterates you in some of these rounds, some of these maps. I mean, it felt like we were looking not like a team that won 3 championships in a row in the Americas region Sideshow, a team really struggling to find themselves.
I mean, there were moments actually in map 1 where it felt like, hey, hold on, maybe G2 have actually got what it takes to bring the game to PaperX. And then it slowly fell away from them and then completely crumbled in map 2. So I would generally agree with what you're saying. But I do think that there is a large difference in terms of the quality of teams that they are going to be playing against. In terms of PaperX looking astonishingly good, and I'm not on board with Wyatt.
I'm not going to cope crazy mode. Just to touch on G2 though, back on that map 1, I was really impressed with Jaw. He had a great second half in that game playing. The Neon was turning things around. And honestly, I thought Trent was okay in that series despite that horrific one singular moment. But I thought he was playing all right aside from that. Like, there were some glimmers of hope from G2, but, you know, ultimately not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think we do have to talk about, like, the mental of the team coming out of the back. Absolutely kind of heartbreaking moments, as you're alluding to. And it did feel like they were still trying to find their footing. They heap pressure on themselves.
Yeah, they do. But here's the thing. One thing we were worried about was whether or not this team would find a way to bounce back, whether they could motivate one another. And this is actually an opportunity we can go behind the scenes a bit. IGL Valorant tried his absolute best to rally the team. But here's what he had to say to the squad going into map 2.
Boys, listen. Whenever we're down a map, and we feel like we need to catch fire again, it's not by one person. It's by the whole team, okay? We're a team of 5. It's 20% each player, all right? You have 20% of a job to do on this map to win us this map, not 100.
You know what? I can't disagree with that kind of logic. Unfortunately for them in that map too, it just wasn't happening the way that they wanted it to. And you can, of course, attest that to an incredible performance from PaperX, undoubtedly. But there were also, Wyatt, some rounds there that were just going the other way, that were just depressing sometimes.
Yeah, guys who were hot on map 1, Leaf as well, they started to cool off on map 2. And I felt like you could just see in real real-time things crumbling. Yeah. Players, I think, showing more negative emotion than they typically would. Like Trent, who, as I was saying, I did genuinely feel like he was playing pretty solid in this series. I think even on map 2, aside from, again, like that ISO moment where he missed this, Divide here coming out of the kill contract, he was getting some big impact kills in this game, but it just, in a reaction like that,
he said, I
story.
shot him so many times. At least that's what it sounded like reading the lips.
And there were moments after that, too, on cam, where it's like the negative reaction just continued.
Yeah, and I don't think it's like that entire round that ended in the ISO falling to pieces was a 5v3 that should never have got into a 1v1 scenario. Babybay's one of those other players that I think you have to be putting the focus on. And I think the fact they're up against XLG here is a great opportunity for him to find his footing. When I was looking at what Babybay was up to in terms of just watching his POV, I feel like he did not adapt to the big stage against PaperX very well. I was seeing a way better performance from the guy in Americas. The stats are going to tell part of the story here, obviously, because he's playing like half as well as he was in Americas. But when you actually just watch his POV, his aim was way shakier. Yeah. He was less confident about the fights that he was taking. And I think this game has to be where he gets back onto solid ground.
In terms of what he brings to the team as well with the vibes, I mean, he's trying to cause it right now. He's literally doing it now. I mean, he's trying to get the ball rolling early, which I think is a good idea. Let's be real.
All right, that's what's up.
In Americas, when they had moments where they bounced back, though, it often came from
I wonder if that's
making
gonna
a
work
big
for album
individual
covers.
play and then generating the hype off of that, and then everybody started to feel it, and you could see them oftentimes pick up the tempo in their gameplay, start playing faster and more aggressive after a moment like that. But there was no moment like that to be, the catalyst of a mental turnaround. It was just this slow crumbling.
Yeah, and I think just to, one last note I would
Of
say,
Aryan Targaryen, Aryan Brightflame, they called him. He thought drinking wildfire would turn him into a dragon. He was wrong. Over there, in that urn, the ashes of Aryan Targaryen, Aryan Brightflame, they called him. He thought drinking wildfire would turn him into a dragon. He was wrong.
And you just so happen to be going up against one of the GOATs in Forsaken and PaperX, which is a tough one, which is why it takes us to the other side of the field. It's XLG. Now, this squad, gotta call a spade a spade. They had a rough start against NRG, but they did manage to pull up a couple of rounds, Wyatt, and I want you to give the viewers a little bit of that hopium.
Well, contrasting to G2, they're a team that has leaned into double duelist, the strict Yoru, basically full-time meta this entire kickoff run to get here outside of On Haven, which is clearly their worst map, and they have a perma ban. So that just put them down significantly against NRG, who are masterful on Haven. But when they got to Abyss, when they started playing this double duelist on attack, Rargo was a dog. He went 15 and 8. He had 5 first kills, 0 first deaths. Yeah. That's when you started to see them heat up. And I think genuinely, if they can get off on the right foot, if their shooters are shooting, and they've got shooters, we know that for a fact.
Yeah,
I think that's where things could get dangerous for G2 if they haven't completely rallied back from what happened against PRX.
I think part of the problem, though, is that those strengths were only really showcased on one half of one map. Their attack side on Abyss was really nice, had a lot of threats to NRG, but they need that over more ideas. Make sure that is your attacks on all of the maps. Find some more footing on your defense sides. You can't just have that one note to success.
Yeah, there's a lot of question marks here for this XLG lineup. We had an opportunity to catch up with Lysor following XLG's opening matchup for this HyperX player moment.
这场打 NRG 虽然输了，但是怎么说？我觉得从中学到很多东西吧。然后我现在真心感觉下一场我们会赢，因为我发现更多是这个从中学习，然后从中进步。然后其实就算这场输了，我也没觉得就是我们就失败了，因为我觉得我们还有下一场可以打，我们可以把从这场经验能跳出来，然后学习，然后把所有的经历和能力全都用到把下一场打下来。
G2's a good team as well, but they can do it.
Going to be infested. Jump forward, and Heavyweight has the headshot.
当前这个版本，我觉得我们队伍英雄池正好可以覆盖吧。然后我可以玩的位置很多，然后 Happy 可以玩的位置也很多。我们可以兼顾双烟、双哨，然后
单烟、信息一个哨位，基本上版本主流的版本我们都能拿出来。然后 Nomad 的可以去玩到决斗，玩到信息，然后有时候还兼顾哨位。我们所有人都拼尽全力。
All right, well, let's jump into the skirmish here. One thing I do want to say from that HyperX player moment that I thought was quite interesting was him saying, like, hey, you know what, Leister saying we lost, you know, but it is what it is, right? Kind of trying to brush it off. And I kind of have to expect that because you went up against the world champions, you know? That was a tough matchup for sure, and you showed that you can contend. But this is going to be a little bit of a different situation because those people who managed to get the better of you in your first matchup, G2 have gotten the better of domestically time and time again.
Yeah.
It's certainly going to be a lot.
Please don't wake up. Not like ever, but Jason will understand.
Yeah, just give me a couple.
This was a joke for Jason.
And all the other dads out there.
Yeah, shout out to the dads. What percentage of dads do you think are watching?
I don't know.
Of our viewer base
If you're a dad in the chat, put a little emoji of some kind.
Glorp. For old time's sake.
Give us a glorp in
Give
the
us
chat.
a glorp if you're a father.
Yeah.
Don't glorp just because you want to. Glorp exclusively if you've reproduced.
And you know about it.
Okay, that's you didn't have to be so specific.
Didn't Alex say earlier use protection?
I did. I said don't use double protection. That's also not a good idea.
Yeah, single or nothing.
Yeah.
Nope, single or...
No, single or something.
Well, single or
Honestly,
nothing is in
no double.
Activity.
Yeah, you could definitely double up.
Yeah.
You know?
All I'm saying is, if you feel like you need to use double protection with a girl, you should probably stay away from her.
No, but you, Yanko, don't.
Yanko's law.
Right choice.
Yanko's law.
Yanko's law. There we go.
All right, fine. All right.
Probably keep browsing.
I'm just trying to educate the masses, okay? One is enough. Two isn't good.
Like, if you feel like one doesn't cut it,
problems already.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I mean, fair.
That's a red flag, as they say.
Yeah, well, the early shift was having conversations about men's health, usually about like vitamins and.
Why does that keep coming up?
I don't know. They're talking about their stack.
What do vitamins have to do with?
I found a good stack. I tell you what, I took the
testosterone,
a different type of magnesium than normal. I just, I had the bog standard.
Yeah.
And then I
doing
had
glycerate.
Yes, I tried this whole glycolate,
Yeah.
whatever that's called.
This is not medical advice.
No, but it did make a huge difference. I took one last night. I woke up with the lights on still. That's how quickly I fell asleep.
Whoa.
Lights were on. It
on.
was like 6 a.m. I just passed the fuck out.
I think that's considered torture in most civilized places.
Yeah, but then I woke up, turned them off, and had another 6 hours. So it was pretty good. That was good. It was subtle, but it was good. Counter-Strike, anything to talk about?
Not yet.
No, we're cool.
It's the classic, the T's have taken long. We know they've taken long. We're going to delay it as much as possible, and eventually they're going to scale.
Oh, hang on. That scout connecting does kind of change things, right? And so does Matish having the whole B-bomb site, which Yanko noticed about 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, but he's got to hold on to it for a very long time.
They're going to lose this round.
No.
They're not going to lose it, but they're going to have to stop.
He's going to get two because he's smart and he waited. What? Little bro.
Yeah, he got two. Not the way you expected, but still got two.
Still weird though, because
lost
Lake's
it.
here. Lake's here.
It's fine. There's no time. They lost.
Oh, that doesn't help anything.
Lax just has to hit one shot.
2-1.
Has to hit one shot, and he's done it, and that's round. Yanko was right. We were wrong. Let's all say it together.
Yanko
was right.
There's a first.
Which was the team that did this the other day? Who was this? Because we had a round like this.
What, lost a round?
This coming back.
Quiet.
I'm sick.
So
I want XLG to win.
I'm hearing excuses.
G2 is a favorite, but I wanted to curse them, man.
I'm hearing excuses.
Bro.
No, you do not get to curse G2.
Oh my God.
Okay, it doesn't get to happen that way. Oh man. All right, folks. Well, you hear the crowd. They're ready to go. Edes is hyping them up on the stage. But this matchup is gonna be wild. Can G2 find a way to dig deep, get a clean win, or does XLG manage to send an America's champion home? Let's bring out your teams.
Ruido! XLG!
G2 Esports coming into this one having to feel confident because they have been in these situations before, these pressure-filled situations. for XLG on the other side. They know they're going up against a juggernaut, but they know they have what it takes to be able to take down the best of Americas. Let's see how this goes down.
JB, you can feel the aura permeating in the air when Lysor steps onto the stage and is ready to stand up.
I know.
This is an insane matchup. Honestly, it almost feels wrong to say this. Hard to believe at this point since G2 have been around for a while. But that being said, these are two of the best Ascension teams of all time in Valorant.
Are we
found some of
still
the most success
following that narrative?
I mean, it is legitimately true.
Yeah, you do kind of have to say that.
Come on now, Jason, you've got...
But that's the problem. That's exactly why it's hard to make this full rotation, because you're worried about upper B. What if Matush, instead of coming back with his team, like he's lucky to get 2 kills, it feels like.
Not bad from Heavy God. Nearly choked on my tea.
Yeah. Really allergic.
Alright, that's gonna feel good. I mean, they still have an insane buy considering they lost the third
Counter-Strike
round.
is fun, but it really is
G2.
You don't really get captured in it when you're not watching certain players.
Yeah, extra one to play with. And now an advantage to play with.
You ever played with your buffer?
Every morning.
At night. After the magnesium.
I'll tell you what, in 5 minutes I was knocked out.
It's a fun game.
Wait till you find out about Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha? I hardly even know her.
Hey! That's why you use double protection.
Don't do that. Don't. Not L-theanine, apparently good for different brains, like mine.
Oh, quarter smoke and a flashbang.
Get him!
Get him! Combination.
Run at him! Why? Don't do that. Don't listen to him.
Sampayas! You have the bomb, guy.
Oh, hang
Axis
on.
is out.
We've seen this round before.
Sampayas!
You can't fall back.
Go.
Sampayas, you have the bomb. Sampayas!
Go.
No, they're going to bring Matish out of the bomb site to take care of JBA.
Oh, he's there again?
Will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he moved through B instantly.
I was being dramatic for no reason.
That was smart.
Yo, welcome to the club.
For real, for real.
For real.
M8, you need to be careful about these B lurks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the fact that he's done it to you like this twice in the early going,
Let him do it 3 times.
you'd imagine it would be in the back of your mind as that B defender. Like,
Maybe at the front of your mind.
maybe next time I want to rotate, just give it an extra 10
Honestly,
seconds. Yeah.
you're right. As far as conditioning goes, the fact that that's happened already so
Yes.
regularly.
If I'm a B anchor, I'm sat there, I'm like, all right, I'm never leaving.
Yeah, no, my boys are sitting there going like, no, there's definitely A.
I'm not rotating until I catch him trying to do this.
Yeah,
one
you
more
see him in the kill feed in some way, yeah, fella.
Also a bit too static from M8 in the 4v5. You need to make some sort of a move, you know? Like if you want to go with all 4 players, fight 2 mid, 2 short, fight for mid, stack something, go for an info play on B, maybe you try to find Matush at the very least.
Yanko, 4 minutes later, tons of glorps in chat.
Yo, but how many glorps? What percentage of glorps do you think you've
Still
got?
scrolling, it's glorping.
Okay, lots of dads.
It's glorping.
Dads be watching. I mean, actually, this is probably, what time is it now in Europe? Anyone got the time?
It is 9:04 p.m.
So when do kids go to bed? As someone that doesn't have kids, I have no idea. When does a child...
6, 7.
This is my child's still.
Shut
This
up,
is
Adam.
about the time. This is about
This is bedtime, right? This is about bedtime. I remember being like, you know, for a while, it was very exciting when like I saw midnight. Midnight was like a very exciting period of
Midnight is a very exciting.
just New Year.
Ooh, Hunter takes the dink like a champ and wrecks Swisher in return.
Father of 2. Puts him to bed.
Right. Yeah, I thought Switched. You were saying Switched.
We're talking about,
Oh, it was good, man.
Yeah,
It was good. Wait. Weird one. Smoke push. Lake's out. And he's going to get Matish.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's just good. I enjoy watching him play. I can't keep calling him Matush because I keep saying it wrong.
Just for Pro League, you can.
It's fun, though.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm getting my reps in.
It is his name.
It's his first name, right?
His first
Round
name,
one, buddy.
his alias in Counter-Strike. So,
Is that how you pronounce it then?
yes.
I thought you were just calling
like
him his first
Zivu.
name because you're like, I know him, you know.
His name is Matush, his nickname is Matush. If you want to say it correctly, if you want to say it like,
Yeah, I do.
you know, Matush. Ates because it's more convenient. I guess you can.
I think I might.
I feel like G2 is getting funneled into these like late round B hits that they don't really want to do. It felt like they wanted to turn around.
Hey,
and
that was a
just
pop from
did
over
it.
there.
So much more work now.
Ooh,
needed
that one
and
falls
necessary.
flat. Well done from M80.
1v4 with
Yeah,
just
G2
destroying
and these rotations back to the B bomb, so these shifts in the mid run to the B bomb site, it hasn't been working out for him in the early going. Especially this time when Matsush isn't there to just kind of wander in, stroll on his own.
I think they thought they had great timing before a stack would come in or anything, but actually they had terrible timing and the stack was there.
Yeah.
And there was still a minute left on the clock, right? So that's why it feels rushed with that advantageous situation. You can take your time a bit more, the pressure is on your opponent.
1 for 1 out long, and that's going to cause Swisher to fall all the way back. They've got information. Look at the mid-push. Lake has already stepped up. Hunter, aware of the possibility, collects himself with a fight, grabs a headshot, and it's a man advantage again for G2.
All right. I have... Actually, wait a second. Is he going to pull back? Okay, there's going to be some more action. Dinko, take it away.
Taking it away now. Heavy guard backing away. Ooh, the longhouse timings.
All right,
got time.
My suggestion was going to be next time.
This is happening again.
Observers. Oh my God. There's a long rush. Can we just try instead of first person to just show, you know, a bird's eye view of long and see like, okay, the flashes are popping here. Who's blind? Who's not blind?
I can actually see MC's screen right now, and the man is setting it up because he listens.
Yeah, like something like
guy.
Guys, focus on the game because G2 is going to do it again. They're going to come to the B-bomb site late. They don't really want to. They don't realize there's a stack. They missed the window of opportunity. The AWP is unbelievable, and they're going to lose again in a late round B play.
Well, Slack smacks him on the touche, and Nelson Pius has to run away.
Shun Pius.
Shun.
Somebody on the exits at the same time. But it's like Leap not going to give him the opportunity. Comes up with a 3K, and G2 Esports get themselves on the board.
Okay. Exactly what you need to
see if that you need to look into these some of these mid rounds, my guy.
Anti-bonus.
Who?
Hunter.
Yeah. Hunter.
You're not getting invited to his house with criticism like that.
Listen, I made.
Maybe you could go around and talk about the mid rounds.
I made peace with it, and there's always Nico's house.
There's always
But he's got it.
Yeah, it's just like this, you know. It's like you're really banking on your call and your read, right? And you don't need to do that in a 4v3 with a minute left. That's all I'm saying. You know, if it were 3v3, 3v4, maybe you have 3v5, maybe you have this, maybe you have that. You know, you feel pressure, but the pressure is on your opponents. So I don't know what is it. That was such a clean shot.
Are they getting info? What's leading to MA being in the right place? Like, how are they? Why are they not where Hunter thinks they are?
They did make just this play that we saw, right, where Heavy got
up and over the top, got the ping on the Happyway. Baby trying to set up the saturate, but it's not going to be able to find him and cannot get the flick. Raga finds himself a second, and Happyway up over the top takes down Trent. G2 just not knowing what was hitting them here on this side of the map. They'll find themselves at a 2v5. Looks like XLG going to be maintaining the lead and stretching it 3-1, barring some incredible clutching at the hands of Valorant. It would have to be an ace. Finds the first to get himself on the board, sets up the smoke, but how are you meant to try to tuck away and stay alive with 48 seconds remaining in the round and just 21 health?
Have to see some mistakes from XLG to give him much hope. Try to wait it out.
Spamming the wall, trying to find that stray shot. They know that he's tagged up. Oh, he's down low. And now his way through that connector. And have it decently sussed out as to where Valen could be. Do they want to pursue deep enough to find him? Flush him out and take the weapons away. He might have thought he slinked his way back over towards the spawn. So
cut the shirt out.
For the moment, Valen looking likely to be able to retain this weapon.
To where it's like
sticky. Execute there. For G2. Again, a little bit out of sync. I mean, this is something that started to rear its ugly head against Paper Rex for G2. Is just not being able to coordinate as well. And, you know, I had a quick talk with Jog before the match, and he said, "Man, we just got to get on the same page. Like that's what's killing us." And you know, you get that identification. And Baby can't track down the target fast enough. He's a little bit slow to the punch there behind the recon utility, and therefore he can't get the saturate to land. And Ragar's in a perfect position to punish it. So a lot of these things already going to be thought about because G2 is going to pop an early timeout.
Yeah, not liking this early deficit they find themselves in, and I think for good reason, because XLG, the defender side, wasn't exactly where they were putting up the best performance versus NRG. That was when they got over onto the attack, and their triple dive on the B site was just causing so many pains for NRG to try to deal with it and slow down that pace. If XLG is able to get a very strong start from this defending half, they're pretty well slated to be able to take this map.
Yeah, absolutely. And to add insult to injury for what was going wrong for XLG, because what you're saying is 100% correct. On the rounds where NRG started to slow the pace down, where they started to hold some of the mains a little bit deeper, when XLG wanted to get aggressive, they were just dismantling them. I mean, time and time again, you know, kind of nice here, I guess, as XLG. You don't have to worry about some of that Tejo utility. That was really giving them grief in terms of getting caught by, like, you know, the drone, and then you can't dash as the waylay, and they get player caught out. Like, some positioning side was positioning mistakes, wide swings where they're out in the open when they don't need to be, trying to take fights where they're not favored because they could have changed their angle a little bit, maybe had a better opportunity against the NRG players, things like that. So far, looking better for XLG for sure. Let's see what G2 has dialed up. Stinger for Leaf. Everybody else rifles.
Ooh, late TP here from Lyser, trying to go for a trap play, but does have the back away. G2 starting to suss that one out. Trent does eat a good amount of damage, so down to 43. Always swap the weapon over, but we want it into the hands of Leaf, who's able to find a headshot, but cannot confirm the kill on the No-Man, so he just dashes out to safety, utilizing this Cosmic Divide.
It'll absorb in your skin faster.
And it was so early, and because you've got 3 players at the front of A main there, you think they're going to make some pretty fast rotations here over towards B, but just clearing that space now. Be a little bit late. See if Happy Way want to get involved. The recon dart boarding him initially. They're looking for flanks.
No matter if you have transdermal.
Varga again,
dermal,
sprinting around that flank, working his way across the attacker spawn now. Valen, most disconnected of the G2 players. They're trying to intercept this Yoro. Like now, starting to get the read to try to go for the check. Swings out, will be able to win the fight. Critical headshot to be found, but Juggernaut's still going to be taken out by Baby. 2 massive kills for him, found over at the connector. Does get traded out, but now a 2v2 is Trent trying to utilize it. Hunter's Fury, but doesn't get a shot. Happyway just sticking this, but he's
Mine's so good for them. They got another buy built
will
up
drag
after
him
this.
off. Happyway looking for the turn, and it's going to be Trent narrowly coming out on top.
Figured it out on the
That
side.
was like a replay. It didn't even look like an actual
Got Supplies going for the pick down mid. And they'll cross safely over the cloud cover from the grenade. So the long fight comes in, and Heavy Guard's got them the opener. It is Sin that has fallen first, but look at this. Swisher pushing up short.
Yeah, he slipped the net.
This is nice. This could be perfect.
Oh, he's
got his knife out.
Yeah. That's a kill, no problem. That's on Pius. And they're going to back up a second player coming towards Swisher's crosshair, and he wants to get out of that.
Matush?
Sprinting Matush could stop him in a great headshot out from lower tunnel.
I just love watching this guy play.
They're just booking it for B. Amazing.
Yeah, understandably concerned. Look at this guy, though. You don't see this one all too often. The Malbs crouch crab all the way up. Crab.
Great truths.
Bang. Oh,
Well, they should know Magish is still around here.
I think Lake's going to be way ahead of their internal timings. He has actually got no one even slightly concerned that there could be a CT already behind you. Great frag from Hunter on the AWP, but you're not ready for this. He's going to back away. He's going to lose the bomb. Need a trade. Oh, and it's not provided. Heavy God goes down. Matush with it all to do.
I feel like
you can clutch
this half from G2
Look,
just
hey,
feels
JBA
like really.
and Lake look
I don't
the
know,
same.
like the plays to the B bomb site
look
that
the
went
same. It
against
just
them
looks
early
like
on,
they're
but
in
now
a-
this one is like you
a
knew Lake
different
pushed
photo
middle.
shoot.
I thought so.
The mid rounds have been kind of straight piss.
Oh my goodness.
Just like
technical tab.
Well, and for different reasons. Some of them was like
Industry
maybe not the
language.
best call, but this one is just like, are these players talking to each other? Like, are they on the same team?
Oh, just good awareness from
You're not in the
both
same
sides.
room.
I'm quite
Maybe
impressed
that's
with
it.
what I'm seeing
You
from
know,
both
comms
teams
look at the
in
screen a
terms
bit
of
more
how
janky.
they're thinking about
Everyone's got
these
their own
rounds, how
custom
they're thinking
headset,
about
different
their
microphones.
strategy.
They're not as clear.
Maybe
And
they're
also, I'd
gonna
appreciate if you
outduel
guys,
Varga,
when
create
there's
some
like something
space.
long
That's what you're
happening, instead of looking at your little in-game screen, look at the program monitor. Because MC was putting up the overview and it looks great and none of you are seeing it.
Yeah, he's making a good point.
Right? So next time...
Well, if the program monitor wasn't a country mile away from the casting couch, it would be easier to look at it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I said it. I said it out loud. What are you going to do, Armit? What are you going to do?
Said that with his chest. Well,
Nothing.
I'll move it closer.
That's what he
for sure.
Yeah, get good. Get good eyes.
Of that late lurk from Leaf, even though
Why
it ends
does
up
Brett
costing.
look like
Available
the
for the potential
user from
retake is
TikTok
Raga's
doing the Reddit
pushed out
shit?
over that tower position. Raga similarly. Happyway just goes for the spam. Finds the kill. Raga hadn't even gone to the dimensional drift yet. That is just unlucky. At the same time, Baby Bay now going to be taken down. It's a player advantage over to the side of XLG. Looking for the pop flash out. Valorant tucking into the corner. Eventually will fall. The push forward through the Cognitive Divide, and Leaf narrowly able to win it out versus the Orb. It's going to be paranoid up. Sat here in the cubby, and Lysor will be able to flush him out. XLG.
If they want to win this round.
Why did he look like he wanted to swing?
I was hoping he would. That would have been fun.
Oh God.
Heavy God looking to
get this? Okay. Now we're gaming.
Hold. Fire! Then some Pies smashes through Swisher. Slacks also goes down, and G2 hold on to the post plant.
Who's your poppy?
Dude, Sun Pies is having a day.
Sunny P.
Overpass was huge impact out of the ult from Sun Pies. That's a very tough round for them to put together, and he just knew that smoke pops over in the B halls, and he doesn't have the angle on the flanking player. They're in a lot of trouble. So great for him to slide out and grab that.
D2 to gain the lead.
Yeah, it's such an important battle for mid that's going on to give that extra player advantage. You don't get to see it on screen, but Baby Bay with the follow-up layer after he sold a bit of a fake. And Leaf clears the first, and Baby Bay has to worry about a bunch of different angles, and Lysor comes in pretty late. He gets a big win out there. Raga, all that info. This is huge right here. That second kill, the fact that he's able to double down on the players coming out of the Cosmic Divide. Absolutely brilliant.
They're second, talking things over, and obviously would love to take a lead into the second half. 7-5 is what they're aiming for. Just putting together the idea of what they want to do with this buy. Off in the hands of Slacks. You've got MP9 on Swisher, some M4s in the mix as well. Missing a few bells and whistles here or there, but M80's got a great crack at this.
Is that a UMP? Am my eyes deceiving me?
That is a UMP.
UMPs
are good.
Are you ready for it?
Swisher's an old boy.
Is your body ready for
Here it is. Look at the program.
Oh, yeah, okay, on the corner side. One's out towards the blue bin. Heavy God does catch the flash, and he hears audible steps, but surely he's a dead man.
I don't think they know he got here.
Nope, they definitely don't. You're right, Jason, because Sin goes down without looking.
Now, didn't that paint a much clearer picture about what happened?
I'd like to hear MC's thoughts. Is it better, confirm or deny?
I mean, it's my shot, so it's better, of course.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
About MC.
MC knows what he's doing, man.
Hell yeah.
MC's law.
MC's the GOAT. I've never seen someone so smart do so many things. All the time.
He does do a lot of things.
He does do a lot of things. I don't understand what he's doing, but I know he's doing them.
I couldn't even name them, really.
No. I think some of it revolves around XHTML.
What's that mean?
That's old technology.
Okay, well, you on Java now? Python?
Yeah, JavaScript.
Oh, there you go. I know things.
Oof. So does Swish. Lovely little headshot. Bomb is being planted for short, so Madish and Malps should be able to fall back and control the stairs.
Madish.
I don't think they realize there's two players long. That's maybe a sneaky X factor that M80 have working in their favor.
Well, let's see if it works out for them to take the lead at the end of the half. Hunter protected from the flames for the time being. Oh, Malps reacts quick enough to get down to JBA. Swisher's coming in with a kill of his own, but Hunter, a great position and a tie game.
All right, another fucking 8 minutes.
This is such a snappy reset. No man tagged low, but does have that regen armor behind. Meanwhile, Raga
We're watching G2. We're watching
trying to
G2
hold
teams.
here in A main. Seems like they're suspicious.
Oh, they hear it, right?
There's the push, but he's got the Guardian. He has the one tap. We'll just make a very short hop exit back into the site. They cannot find the punish. He needs to stay alive. As Leaf is on the approach here, but Raga just catches him exploring around main. That leaves Leaf now in 1v4. It just feels like every time G2 find their footing, they get that round win. XLG are able to just kick their legs right out from beneath them.
Are they going right in?
And we'll find out if it's going to be the longest game in Counter-Strike history after the break.
Comes out. 2 for 1. Hits him on the slide, too. That is filthy stuff. And Raga Tough angle for Baby Babe. Has a lot to clear there. Raga so sharp with that Guardian. Yeah.
See the frustration. Not wanting to have to use that second timeout in the half. He's just going to be holding that one. Overdrive now available for Jogamo. So a decent amount of firepower into this one. Hinder will connect, but no real way to chase in and find that punish. Meanwhile, noise made in mid. Oh man, just scales in. It's flush against the box, but the swing could come through for Jaw, but no. Hasn't gone around that top mid pillar.
They know he's there. They at least suspect. Danger pings over in his direction. Now they know for sure.
And there's the catch.
Done.
The overdrive not to be seen in this round. Once again, a player disadvantage to G2. Clear the recon. No info going to be gained there. Raga just staying flush against the wall to push forward. Valorant able to find one for the stinger. Baby Bay as well. Getting involved, finds Lysor. The Harbor now taken down. It's frantic spraying and praying for Raga, but eventually finds the reset to eliminate Leaf. Drop down Baby Bay. Saturated, still able to find himself a third. Now they're going to go for the backside from the plant, but it is Heavyweight on the opposite side. This guy has been a menace. And now on the approach, it's the one eating the early damage.
He's going to have a lot to play with here. Stars are coming up. See how he wants to set this up. Place them, try to make it look like he's pushing there from the spawn side, but he's wrapping the window.
Even just the micro that he's got going on in this approach is damn impressive, but Trent will be able to find the kill. Lone survivor once again, G2. Is unable to get these round wins cleanly. It's very sparse when they pick him up as well, but in with a shout to try to make this a 6-6 half. They nearly have a stacked deck. It's 4 ultimates to utilize.
I mean, it just feels like some of these rounds come down to some hero plays for G2, where you need somebody to get that big 3K to reverse the great starts that XLG is having. Again, I can't credit XLG enough with the macro ideas, the strategic view that they have. Sometimes they lose in these scrappy battles, where they get caught in a timing like we saw Jogamo earlier. This time they're going to move Happyway over. Convergent pass, going to be able to sidestep it.
Pushes up in towards tower. Clone to be cleared. Overdrive now going to be popped. Happyway isolated, picked apart. Jogamo not looking to overstep, however, as the Hunter's Fury is now going to be called in. Just for a quick check around the back, but the Mental Drift is in from Raga. See what he can spot out, get these defensive positions known. Has seen damn near everything, makes his exit. And now they get ready to go on the push. Baby Bay, however, still on tower. Takes out Lysor. It's a 2-player advantage to the side of G2. The swing in. Baby Bay finds himself another. Draga dead. Tobias Leo, an ace clutch to try to get XLG a lead at the half. Hunter's Fury now coming through, scouted him out, and Valen will be able to find the shot on the drop. 6-6. We are all tied up at the half.
That was a really nice round there, a really nice set execute for G2 off of that convergent pass, a relay bolt to follow it up to clear out the corner that Happyway is in. Really nice setup on this one, and then he can just hunt him down. You have the Nova Pulse there too, great stuff.
Well, G2 were able to sit back, watch XLG play this attacker side previously. What have they learned, and can they shut it down? We'll find out after the halftime break.
Come on! Let's go, boys!
Red Bull gives you wings.
Why you play hard?
Coaching staff continue to talk with these teams. G2, very difficult scrape by to make it up to 6 here at this half. Can they find an opening pistol? Try to run this one back, or is XLG once again going to find a very successful overall attacker side of the map? Gave NRG so many fits once they had swapped sides. Have to anticipate that that's going to be the same.
Yeah, I think for me, when I'm looking at this from XLG's perspective, I'm trying to get the read on how does G2 want to play this half with this composition. Do they want to get aggressive because they've got double duelists? Are they going to be setting up a lot of traps at base with the Neon Waylay combo? Because you have so much ability to just stun up, slow up, saturate your opponents and get that free pick and get out, things like that. But on the other side of the coin, because you have a Harbor here, it also starts to make you think maybe they're going to play a bit retake heavy potentially, because you have some ability to do that too. But it's actually just a pretty spread formation, deep posts early. Jogamo trying to get up there.
Oh, sees the TP4, just has to back away. Drops down, giving up that space, and for now, XLG will be in control of the site. Fast rotation is going to be coming through. Meanwhile, Happy Way, a late linger in the mid, going to be spotted, but he finds the headshot onto Trent.
Jeez.
Damage even now, talking about dead as well. Will be able to peel one back, so a 3v3 as the dust settles. Advance for the moment. Two XLGs, they look to try to hold this line. Baby swinging, finds the finishing shot, but Happy Way trades it. Leaf again, now on the hunt. Goes up and over the top, he's unanticipated and unread. The Cove there to try to protect Leaf, just body blocking as well as the defuse gets held up to completion. A 3K for Leaf and a pistol round win for G2 puts them in the lead for the first time here on Abyss.
There you go, now you get to see some real value out of Harbor, especially on a pistol round. Shield's going to be tough to break. Great presence of mind there. Set one up high-low there for G2 on this retake. The star comes out immediately. You drop one underneath, set up another one up top, get that high-low, and it's so difficult for XLG to get the read on that. Really nice retake for G2. Looks like it might be another pistol going the way of XLG, but hang on. Oh, what a shock dart.
That is a massive bit of damage. 3 players tagged up, Happy Way eating the brunt of that. Follow-up, not going to be able to find anything more, but still, G2 very well set up for a clean anti-eco. Draga revealed, taken down, Baby with that outlaw on hand, but able to find Nomad as well, so now Duelist eliminated. That will come in, it's just Lysor. Lone player at full HP, has a shorty in hand, playing his backside position, trying to see if anyone falls into his trap. Like maybe Jogamo getting a bit of a read of this one. Just sliding forwards, turning around, he's trying to find him. Eventually we'll be able to do so, not before Valen falls, but the cleanup will be swift. 4 players surviving, G2. Damn clean. Move up now, 8-6.
Bit of a discussion, who wants the alt orb?
Make sure you get the orb onto the right player, make sure you've got all the good weaponry.
So I really like this round for G2
like,
in terms of
I
what
don't
I'm
know
seeing
what
in their
they're
defensive
hyping up,
protocols.
the
The
people
patience
are
here,
sounds
the
good.
early dart,
Sounds
they're going to
hype.
be
They're
waiting
excited
for that
about
second
everything.
follow-up dart to see if Trent can, double down on that, get a
there's
kill.
something to be said
There's
about
a grab well there.
the
As
third
soon
player who
as
makes like a
the
sixth throw in
execute
the
comes
first
through
3
to cut
minutes.
the
Yeah, dude.
pieces
Or when
of
they're doing that like
XLG
cheese
in half,
strat with the
and
pylon.
then you've got the
Little
recon
pylon
stuff to
rush?
come through after that,
Pylon
get
rush?
that vision,
Right
get that
thinker?
early kill.
Yeah, piles.
Just play that one
Piles?
retake so they have a much harder
Okay,
time
well, we
getting that
have
plane
some
down.
Kills.
Retake.
G2.
It's
Yes,
sort
they've
of
opened up with a
hold,
double,
call
and we
it.
move into a 3v5 with M80 behind. And a minute 20
all that
left on the
looks
clock.
really
They pull out
crisp
a
and
ball.
sharp from G2. Well rehearsed.
If you're not double
Clear
wrapping,
there for
pull out
Jogamo,
along.
so he can
And
keep
instead,
pressing
that's
forward, and
the
it's a
play here.
big
Nice
stack
quick reaction.
from
He
G2.
is not alone in this. This is a massive push out.
Just like they
3
did
players
the last
will
round,
just
but
fade away.
that's gonna be
Well,
M8 is
they
gonna
go
have a
on a
chance
fight,
in this game. They're
fires
gonna
out
have
shot,
to
will be
figure
able to
out a
find the
way to
clone,
deal
touch
with
the
those
corner now,
information
though,
plays with that
Saturate
aggression.
blocks
They're gonna have
in.
to
Dash
punish
over the
G2
side.
for it, or it's gonna be
Avoid getting caught.
13-7
Shots to the
for
ready.
Gamers 2.
Fading here from XLG. Trying to get this
Going old
util
school.
out of G2 nice and early.
Going back the years.
Frack now down. The push forward. No man on the peak. Able to find one. Jogamo eliminated. Leaf
Who's the
definitely
oldest
trying to find
lad
that kill.
in
Eventually will
Counter-Strike?
be able to do so, but now it's going to be Baby
Snappy.
Bay eliminated as well.
Snappy.
3-4
Tier 1
attempts the wide swing, but Lysor able to find the track.
That's
Balance,
harsh,
however, stinger in
but
hand.
fair.
Comes up with 2.
How are we saying Kerrigan then?
What's your Twitter handle?
One spike never planted.
It's just Danish fans. It's alright. You can
Dips
say
out of the
it.
sight.
Yeah, they were fans of Hunden, so yeah.
No, that's true.
You're on full rotation.
What a rat.
Where does Raga?
Does he still have a job?
Feel that he can plant this the safest.
Does
He also maybe think that he can cut across, pouring all the way around.
Cocktails for a while.
Leaf tucking in.
Copenhagen.
over
way
towards
he
Raga.
crosses. I'll say
Does he
that.
peek the
No
angle?
way,
He's
he's
gonna
crosses.
go through and leave.
Yeah, I've never
Plays
seen
it
it,
to
so, but I heard
perfection.
it's lovely.
Another
Stockholm's beautiful this summer as well.
3K.
Seen Stockholm this summer?
Yeah. No. Except for that one dream hack.
Maybe once.
Yeah. Get out here in the summer, Alex.
I only see Scandinavia in the miserable winter.
I know. Yeah. I had that for a while. My first 3 years of Copenhagen was only Novembers, and then I had my first summer, and I was like, I get it now.
It's legit sometimes.
I don't know why people say the city's cool. It's cold and dark and
cool, literally cool.
But now it's
Beautiful,
sweet.
beautiful stuff here, and of course.
All right, Slacks
down
with the scout.
stinger.
No tag, long
Such a
control for
scary weapon
Maltz,
in
eats
his
the
hand.
flashbang, still makes his route perfectly.
15.
And M80 grouped up and now funneled towards short. JBA, the only solo player in upper B tunnels. Other than that, we're scaling.
G2 now find themselves in a very healthy lead, 3 rounds up. So timeout call from XLG will come through.
Save the guns. It's not
Try to steady
good,
things.
boys. Alex.
Economy gonna be
Not
in a
looking like the
shakier
longest game
position.
ever.
Could
It's
be a
certainly
buy
not
down,
looking like it's
Bucky
going to
Stinger,
meet
something
my
like that could
fever
come in,
dream.
but
No,
take a look at
for
the coin
sure.
of base win condition.
I was thinking
And I mean-
quad OT.
I'm curious
You know,
what they're going to look to
crazy
try to do off the back of
clutches.
this one, because one of the big things that was working so well for them was constantly attacking the B side of the map.
Yeah,
500 frags
that
for
might be
Cream
what he's
Pious.
talking about here. Just some ideas on how to maybe
Beautiful stuff.
set up your spacing
He's
a
had a
little
zinc.
bit for these post plants. Because again, these flood
That's in my
retakes
stack,
that
though.
G2
It's
set up
in
with
my
this
stack.
competition are
Yeah.
Got some zinc in mine.
scary.
Yep.
You have
Glycinate,
so much
zinc,
util to cut off space, to
D.
cut off vision, and then
top 3.
explode
It's good.
into,
It's a strong
into an
three.
area and
Be
take somebody
complex,
out.
but
You know,
forget
with that
about the
Neon
Ashwagandha.
Waylay can be really, really
Yeah.
tricky. And probably just calming the
Ashwagandha.
team down a little bit, too.
Okay, here we go.
You had some opportunities there.
We're getting to the meat and
to knock
potatoes
them
of this
over that
round.
bonus,
E
but
split being executed.
taking
Pushing
over
up towards
fight.
CT spawn.
Really good stuff at times from XLG today.
Matters going for the shot down the ramp, and Sin's going to come through with a kill. A second as well from Sin. And then he got off the platform. Can he get another? GPA dropping him on the D.
Well, this is one of those rounds you really felt like you had all the advantages to win, and I don't know if Maltz and Senpai's even going to work up the courage to cross mid doors. Yeah, back off. Rough way to lose a round. 3 defenders, 2 in the B bomb site, 1 in mid. And G2 cannot stem the tide. Good kills from Sin, double frag, opening things up.
Just like protection, that was a really important round for
Find the
M80.
3K, his turn to take
Yes.
the lead.
Yes.
Yes.
G2 hit double digits.
That's how the saying goes.
Yep. That Valen is using here because it cuts off the forces. This time, instead of using a
prefer more
grab
like
well
instants for
to
my
dissect
protection,
the
you know,
execute,
so I
they
can
use
respond
this
with
high
it.
tide, and they're able to
good.
isolate players, set up those
You need to
flanks
be in
in
the back.
front
It's
of
a
it,
magic
and then
yeah.
once that drops,
Yeah,
then
good.
you've got
That's
the
why.
density
I called the store
of
today.
angles
That is
yourself
founded.
through the
I heard
crossfire
that is
to
good
take into
protection,
the-
though.
into
Yeah,
the
I called
main.
the store today and
Really
asked,
nice
and
setups from
they
G2
have
on
the
this
Settlers of
side.
Catan
Like
expansion
the variety that I'm seeing,
available.
like the
I bought it
protocols that
already.
I'm seeing.
Oh, sick.
It was going
Now,
to be
they're leaning
delivered
over B,
today.
expecting a
but
change-up
Okay, well
in
played, because I
ideology
asked and they only had it in
from
Swedish.
XLG.
Oh, is that the delivery you wrote?
It doesn't matter, like,
Still thinking
you know.
that
Is
A
it not?
could be there
Like,
for
what if, but how do I know the rock
money.
is a rock without it saying rock?
But they're
Because you can smell what he's cooking.
doing that with the blue initially, but it's a feedback, just trying
Like,
to
how do
get
I
some
know
of these out.
which one's the sheep tile without the word sheep?
Luckily, you're not blind.
Back, G2 2 rounds away
True.
from taking
Bring
the
in
map.
your Welsh
Real and
All
true.
economy as well in a very healthy
Well, you kind of
spot.
are. If it's more than like 5 feet away from you, you're going to
Oh,
trouble.
Jason, you don't have to be attacking me like that, man.
Sorry.
Why are you body shaming me?
My bad.
Throwing the lead
Just
forward, causing
eyeball
five,
shame.
getting
Body
called in
shaming
from
my
halfway.
eyeballs.
On dust
Or do you body?
The most
Out of my
Sending
body.
out
the most
open.
important
Gets
round of the
the
game
hit
is
onto
underway.
Mailman, just
Yeah,
pushes
could you focus
forward.
up, please, Yanko? Thank you.
Absolutely tears him to pieces.
English
Just
trying
locked
his
him
best.
completely out of his sight. Now
Is he on
sets
a,
up
can he see
another
anything?
wall.
What's this? I can't see anything, but I mean, that's obviously not saying much.
What
He definitely can see.
Laser eyes.
I just saw it now.
Dude, no way.
That's
such a
Oh, that
good
caught me by surprise.
Looks for that fourth, runs
Oh,
out of
God.
bullets.
I'm going to get close.
Hell.
Can't do that move, Alex.
It's not bad from G2. The op is mid to B, so they're like, alright, just go out tape. That's where the 3 players are, and the extra one playing Goose. Matush actually not baiting, just fighting with his team.
Uh-oh, that's not ideal.
Nice
Gonna get
flash for
tucked
you.
back into the corner. Fights are awkward. Oh, beautiful. Just as the long defense falls apart, smart. They handle the short attack, and that gives all the safety in the world. Sim's got to run for the hill.
I don't know. Like, in terms of, I mean, obviously losing is frustrating, but I mean, like, it's not like they messed up anything.
Holds his zone to find a 3K and does nearly manage to get that ace, but he cannot find the round win.
They couldn't get. I mean, they had their chances, right? They had to kill him the tush pretty quickly when he shows himself over to. I know. I thought you said the tush. The tush is what I heard. I keep trying to like make it flow, and it's not working. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah.
You gotta swing. You gotta miss. So you can swing it. You can swish.
Exactly.
That's what my favorite baseball player says.
It is if you've never spoken another language in your life.
Yeah. He only speaks American.
Yeah. That's it. Not even British.
Nope. Far from it.
I mean,
with their fizzy pops and
fizzy pops.
I don't know why you're confused, Jason. It's pretty similar to your favorite president.
Damn. That's a good reference. All right, we got a spray down from Heavy God, double kill. I don't want to say it, Mattis.
Oh, this was a buy. Sick.
Who's that? Donald Tush.
That's the Polish Prime Minister.
Oh, lovely. Good hold of the B bomb site, and M80 these last couple of rounds fallen a little bit flat on the attack, and the problem now is money's gone.
I mean, just to make it clear, obviously it's George Bush, but
so
to clarify, it's senior.
Exploration of B, but you know, as G2 coming out of this timeout, I'm thinking
no one likes Junior.
Why not?
No one likes Junior.
Apart from anyway.
What's up, Light? Just watching the end of some matches before we
head
out right now.
Here from G2 and one of the
winning
main,
on both ends. 11-8, 11-6. How you been, bro? How's the goop looking at Arc? You and your brother grinding?
That one not there. Doesn't have the ult online, but you do have Baby Bank with an operator.
And did you guys check out Marathon during the
little
server slam?
Did you catch on anyone?
And if you did, man,
will disrupt him though. Quickly makes his exit.
A few
Meanwhile,
times. It was cool.
Breaking the door, cuts across into mid.
Look what they're doing. They're completely fanning out away from the A site because they're scared of that util that's been hitting them when they've made those executes. They're just going to take space instead.
You're good. Go.
I believe, Lysort. Make them think about where he could have TP'd to. Quick cancel. Fallon is already hugging back towards that defender spawn, so knows that he hasn't gotten himself into that position. That's for divide. Same time, going to be called in, but pretty much all players of XLG playing in front of this. 3 players now on the site itself. Draga trying to fish for something there with that sheriff up over the top. Lysor with the Phantom, able to find Jogamo with the push forward into the smoke. Gets Fallon as well as Trent gets taken down with the Hunter's Fury. It seems like this time the timeout call working a treat as Alip will trying to tuck into that cubby. Will just get picked apart. Baby Bay stopping it from being a flawless, but will not be able to hold on to the operator. It is a MasterCard thrifty for XLG to rally their way back into this map.
But some
you can
got
see
the
the answers
USP out.
here for
That's
XLG.
no
way he hits that.
They know
comes in
that
to confirm it on the
holding
back
those deep
slack.
post
That would've
plants
been
in
nasty.
A main isn't going to be
And it
effective
all
against
comes
this comp. The
down
way that
to
they're able to
this.
layer those
The
smokes. And we saw
final
it this time with the Cosmic
countdown.
Divide cutting off
Map.
that we have to play a little bit on
Match.
site, so that means we have to create
Series
space at
points.
Heaven, at Rope, to make sure that we
Gamers
have those
2.
extra angles, that we can have a little bit of a safer post plant, so they're going to commit
Backs
some
against
extra
the wall.
resources
time that
to that
they're
early.
both getting high
Bodies do
does
that
their
early.
best work.
So now we need to see what kind of adjustment G2
12-8
is
down.
considering.
Us two.
Will the Jason rule come into effect now? Slacks, no op.
Little seconds other than what Valve.
I think it's going to be the deciding factor, as the Jason rule typically is.
Sees the dash, and he's right there in front of No Man. Has him outdone.
Server full of laws.
Shorty more than enough to get the kill.
It's going to be smoked out of the doors.
That kill, he's be leaning.
It's not quite the smoke
into
break
A.
he was
Right
hoping for
before
that.
Once again, Balin.
I need
Just
a little
around
bit
the
more
corner.
distance on that grenade.
You'd almost certainly be
It's all right.
dead to
M80
rights
going to
Stinger
take this one
range, but
slow.
then again,
Happy with the mid control they've gotten for free. Going to start moving up short. Utility
miracle with that
Molotovs
gun.
out
It would
to
be him,
show
but
they're
Bleak
taking possession.
be the one getting taken
Something
down.
like an ace split from
Grip going to be
M80.
invested Balin. Looking
No
to
flash
on to
with this
Hathaway. Will
setup.
be able to do so. Gets himself a weapon upgrade. Meanwhile, Raga forward onto the site, spotting out
Mobs,
the two defending
good
players.
double
Jogamo
here as they come on out,
snapping
and that
with that
should
shot,
be
but
it for
quickly is
G2
traded
at the
out.
start.
Nomad
But Slack's at least
leads him
getting
in
a
with
kill
the
back,
advantage.
keeping the dream alive for M80 as we had under a minute on the clock.
And
M80 blocked it short.
Yeah, look at the safety it gives Matosh as well, as he's had to move over. in case that long play comes in. Gonna flash for Hunter to take a peek, see if Slacks has moved up, has scaled it all. Good hold. Smoke comes back in and fills up the choke point. Hunter left alone as Heavy God shifts over. One player coming up the railing. Hunter stuck between two fights, and that might have been a little bit too much, a little bit too early.
Yeah, he was having a fight on two fronts, just couldn't do it. Now Heavy God walking his way back into this. Oh, a long spray and nothing picked up from it. It's some pious to try and close this one out and give G2 the win versus M80.
Oh, boys, that Hunter play might have been the one that sold this round away.
Oh, he smoked out as well.
Yeah, you gotta save. You don't have to, but you should.
And he will.
That XLG able to create, really disruptive. Yes, a weaker buy for G2 here. That refract position makes it easy for No Man. Nice work by Leo on that backside to really buy some time. Delay with his utility. All right, I want to see more of that then, No Man. Keep it up.
More ultimates available though for G2.
I'm back.
Baby Bake. Double dashing forward, trying to see if he spots anybody. Happy way. Nearby enough, but loses the fight. Slide across, Jogamo plants his feet. Actually, is able to clean up the kill. Meanwhile, in mid, Trent takes down Raga, and now the Daze is there, saturated from the ult. Baby Bay able to collect Lysor, that leaves just No Man. This time needs a 4K. Where's G2?
Oh!
They'll be getting themselves up to map point. There's the first. Looks for the second. Won't be able to have it. Trent will shut him down. G2.
Close out the series.
One round away.
What did I miss, by the way, while we mad at
they closed already?
That one right there.
Starting to push towards those mains. You know, if
Nice
your
timely
opponent is
question.
going to commit a lot of bodies,
That's
that's
it.
going to
When
open
it
up some
doesn't
space
work,
for you.
he dies, but you love him
Set
if he gets a
little
kill
bit
there.
of
And, you know, oh, Hunter's so
Let's see
awesome.
if they close
pressure
out here.
on the
Five,
extremities, and that is exactly
Year
what
is
G2
2026,
does.
and Yanko discovers
And it's
hindsight.
really, really nice there. And you have Jogamo to slide past to set you up with those two-player situations.
And Pius now on the boost.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! See, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Hunter, what a quick grenade.
Trying to attack
Just
him to the B
before
side.
this even begins,
Fury going to be
G2
opened up. Leaf bound. Able to find
everything.
one apiece. The duelists are gone. There's that entry power. That dive dispatch.
To the max.
Nah.
You want to hype
Fighting
Slacks
him.
up? Dude, this
Find
one
a kill.
before is very doable. Look at
Jogamo
See what happened?
Back
G2
to
taking it,
this
Dustin
fight
closed
now.
down. I
Seems
mean,
like
a
they're
bit of a
wise to
close
this.
shave. A bit of a close shave after all of that.
All right, G2
Staring
win that
at
whole
this
series.
position.
See
But
what's up
turns
with
away
G2
from
over
it.
here.
That's what Jogamo finds a gorgeous timing.
Down.
Another solid shutdown from Lysor. Seems to always have his number. Needs so much more.
I hate what
Refract takes Baby Bay out to safety. Saturate close
Oh, that's
just in case the
so
counter swing is
deep.
coming through. But Happyway and Lysor in the top two performers for the squad thus far on this map. Have everything to do, and Valen has another timing. And okay, we'll just have a leaf take him down off screen.
On both sides.
13-8, G2 struggling in that first half, but they look clean from the defense. They take down XLG on XLG's map pick.
All right.
Yeah, you really have to be impressed with some of the protocols and some of the big ideas that you have, especially with this harbor for G2.
Yeah,
So now Haven going to be coming up next.
All right,
The
well,
Desk
we
was
see them
assured
popping off.
that this was
GG's
going to be the
guys.
pick of G2. It
That was
is.
actually
We'll see if they
pretty
can
good
close it out, or if XLG
They
can
might
fight
close it.
back
CS
and take us to
closed
map
it
3.
out. I'm going to hang out with you guys later on. Oh, it was cool kicking it with y'all real quick. Buddy the Dodge, go. I'll see you later. Peace.